What's up, man? It's Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka Trigger Rank. And if y'all can hear me, man, please press the one button. We had to get out the last line because they said they couldn't hear me. Press the one button. So, yeah, I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, hit notification bell, hype me up, hit the hype button like Philippa T, hype me up. Um, if you want to support the channel, follow me on any other platforms. Everything's at the top of the description. With that being said, let's get the show on the road, man.
You are watching a master at work.
All right, y'all. So we're about to do this one. Caliber, Kalibur. Y'all go check his channel out. Y'all let him know I sent y'all over there if y'all go over there alone or whatever. But we're about to check him out together right now. Trump threatens 5 more countries for war: Mexico, Cuba, Iran, etc. So look like Donnie is about to go crazy on these folks. So with that being said, I get this show on the road.
You are watching a master at work.
All right.
So the biggest gangster in America right now, DT, aka Donald J. Trump. But in the hood, they call him DT right now. Donald Trump is threatening to spin the block on his ops, blow up, and invade more countries. And he revealed exactly what countries is on his hit list that he about to target next. Now, whether you like him or hate him, can't nobody deny that when it comes to this warfare, Donald Trump a gangster. And we all saw Trump show the world how gangster he gets when he sent America's elite Delta Force into Venezuela to capture the president in his own hood.
The United States hit Venezuela with a large-scale strike or the capital of Venezuela. This video captures the moment a missile struck.
Explosions lighting up the hillside around Maduro's heavily fortified compound in Caracas.
Wow.
As U.S. warplanes blasted Venezuelan U.S. forces, knocking out power to parts of the city, allowing them to move into a dozen U.S. Special Operations helicopters flying 100 feet above the ground, moving in over the compound, firing miniguns and rockets at multiple targets.
It comes after the Trump administration has escalated pressure on Maduro.
And he wasn't able to make it to the door because our guys were so fast.
32 Cubans were killed before U.S. forces rushed Maduro and his wife into the helicopters. Some 200 U.S. forces took part in the operation. The extraction team on the ground only a short time.
Douglas Maduro
What's up? You can hear me?
In New York City, prison indicted on narco terrorism.
Hit a one if you can hear me. What going, Bridget? What going, Bridget? What going, Bridget?
Charges.
All right, it follows a daring.
Hey, I see we going over. Hey, I see we going over this military shit. I had to get up my fatigues this morning, man. Hey, they said we got 5 more countries. We about to goddamn. We about to lay the lay the law down.
It was months in the making.
President Donald Trump posted on Truth Social that Maduro had been, along with his wife, captured and flown out of the country.
They really captured Maduro wearing a Nike Tech outfit, looking like a YN, and perp walked him tied up and cuffed in front of the world.
Yeah, they say they say Maduro had a Indiana. What's up, Indiana? What's up? You got Indiana in the house. What's happening, fam? What y'all doing out there in Indiana, man? I'm gonna hit the bell for you, man. You know, had to hit the bell for Indiana. They said he had a Nike Tech jacket on.
Tracksuit. He's blindfolded and clutching a bottle of spring water. 4:30 a.m., Maduro arrives in New York and delivers a sarcastic message for his captors.
Good night. Happy New Year. It's a long walk to face the wrath of American
What did he
justice.
say? Hold on.
Out of the country.
They really captured Maduro wearing a Nike Tech outfit, looking like a YN.
This man was wearing a Nike
Tied
tee.
up and cuffed in front of the world to send a message to his ops.
Wearing a gray Nike tracksuit, he's blindfolded and clutching the bottle.
I got the green one. I got a green one like this color.
Arrives in New York and delivers a sarcastic message for his captors.
Night. Happy New Year. It's a long walk to face the wrath of American justice for Nicolas Maduro and his wife Celia. Dressed in matching tan prison uniforms, they're led in handcuffs from a chopper, loaded into an armored truck, then transferred to an SUV, then to a helicopter for the brief flight to Lower Manhattan. Another armored truck transported them to the federal.
That's crazy because when I was in New York, that's where I lived. Well, that's where I was staying at when I was in New York. I was in Manhattan.
Now Donald Trump is dropping names of every country he's about to invade next on his hit list.
Cuba is ready to fall. India also is falling. Mexico has to get their act together. We need Greenland. Colombia is very safe.
Greenland, Colombia.
Who likes making cocaine and selling it to the United States. And he's not going to be doing it very long, let me tell you.
What does that mean? He's not going to be doing it very long.
He's not doing it very long. He has cocaine mills and cocaine factories. He's not going to be doing it very long. So
there will be an operation by the U.S.
It sounds good to me. You know why? Because they kill a lot of people. Yeah.
The Venezuelan president is now being held in a maximum security prison in New York.
MDC.
Which is the same prison that Diddy's being held in, the rapper 6ix9ine, and Luigi. This is literally playing out like a movie.
Remember when I told you that I was arrested, I was in prison with Diddy, the president of Honduras, and Sam Bankman-Fried, I believe, the FTX guy? And you guys thought I was lying? You remember that? And then it came out, the president of Honduras was like, yo, this is such a cool guy. I put Diddy on the phone with academics. Now I'm about to go meet the president up in Venezuela. I have that luck of just being locked up with presidents. Oh, and I'm about to meet Luigi too. I guess Luigi Mangione. About to play chess with them niggas, eat ramen noodles. Making chichis out shebangs.
Maduro pleaded not guilty in a court of law, and he says that he's still the Venezuelan president, and this man just begged the judge saying that he's innocent. But Donald Trump is saying that the president of Venezuela is partially responsible for all the narcotics and drugs that's been shipped in the United States from Venezuela.
As he stood before Judge Alvin Hellerstein a short while ago, he declared himself, I am Nicolas Maduro, I am innocent, I am not guilty, I am the president of Venezuela.
Nicolas Maduro spoke, and when Celia Flores spoke, the judge interjecting.
Declaring himself the rightful president of Venezuela, challenging why he was even here in the first place, and the judge just was not going to let him do it, at least at this stage. He said he would entertain motions in the future.
Both obtaining U.S.-based attorneys, Maduro hiring Barry Paula, who previously represented Julian Assange. Neither requesting bail, so they were taken back to the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn.
I have never seen a president go into a country, extract their president, and
I've never seen it. Good morning, how you doing? Good morning. I've never seen it. I've never seen a president go get another, well, we can't say that. We did see George Bush go get, what's his name? Saddam. We did see George Bush go get Saddam Hussein and actually unalive him on TV for everybody to see it. Hung the man on national TV. Everybody was able to watch.
Did them exactly like the gangsters in the hood be doing to their ops, man. Everybody theories on the internet about why Donald Trump went in and invaded Venezuela. Some people say it's because of the narco and the drugs, and some people alleging that all this was over oil. Donald Trump, he keeping it real.
Now, we talking about a president going and hitting up another president. You see what I'm saying? We talking about kidnapping. Like they just took what's called it out of there. This is Bruh. What's up, y'all? Good morning, everybody. I don't know where y'all at in the world. water. It says water is very expensive these days. Bro, I drink Saint water, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. I'm old school, bro. We used to drink water out the faucet outside, big dog. For real, for real. We used to drink, bro. We was kids. We drank water out of the faucet outside. What's my favorite thing? Music and art.
That all
I like, but I like entertainment, so I like video games and shit like that. But my favorite thing is music and art, man. I love both of them. They're my favorite. I could do that shit all day long.
Donald Trump, he keeping it real.
I could do it forever and ever and like. I could actually sleep in a museum. I could live in a museum, like for real.
He is not denying.
Put a studio in that bitch. Let's go.
He wants Venezuela oil. And he said it himself that, look, we are now taking over all the oil in Venezuela. This is something that a lot of us have never seen before. And I feel like we are now witnessing history in the making. Whether that history is good, whether that history is bad, y'all gonna have to decide. We gonna have to see it.
Bruh.
A bullshit.
Bruh, please read back your comment, dog. Like, bro, look at what I got on, bro. Do it look like I played that game before? Come on, dog. Do it look like I played that game, bro? Seriously, bro. My favorite game probably would be I don't know, GTA. I like GTA. That's my go-to. My Madden is my go-to. I be playing 2K. Somebody said the Santa Claus. Somebody said look like a military Santa Claus.
In the making.
They said if Santa Claus had a regiment in the military, it would be me, goddamn.
History is good, whether that history is bad, y'all gonna have to decide.
Hey, y'all funny
how
as
this
hell.
plays out. But Donald Trump not being shy about wanting that oil from Venezuela. He also said
I know we got a clown in here, bro.
might
Like,
also invade Greenland.
bro, we're gonna have to get you up out of here, bro. Like, but first, look, like,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
hey, we gotta get you up out of here, bro. You on some goofy ass shit. You're a goofy. Go hug your mama Shadow for 86,000 seconds and come back and try it again tomorrow.
He says that Greenland is also an oil-rich country that the United States should take advantage of. And a lot of countries right now in Europe and across the world is shaking in their boots. A lot of people are scared right now. They don't know what Trump is going to do next, and they're saying that some fallout may happen because of this. Whether it's
it's gonna be a fallout, bro. It's gonna be a fallout, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be a fallout.
You know what I'm saying? It's important the news, keeping my people updated on what's happening in the world, because ultimately, what happens in the United States or outside of the United States eventually affects every United States citizen. You know what I mean? President Trump is saying he targeting some more countries, and he tired of a lot of these presidents that's been running their mouth talking down on the United States like we not the world's biggest superpower. You know what I'm saying? And
damn, well, we are definitely a superpower. It says most countries will be happy to be taken over, to be honest. Well, that could be true. That definitely could be true, because I have seen videos of people. I seen a lady kissing the screen. She seen Trump on the screen and she was kissing the TV. I was like,
bruh.
look, I heard today that the United States just seized another oil tanker that allegedly was ran by Russia. So, man, look, it's getting wild out here right now, and the news keeps DT, aka Donald Trump, is stugging it out on the streets, man. And look, the White House just dropped a trailer showing exactly how they captured Maduro and saying that they gave Maduro chance after chance, but the Venezuelan president wanted to talk tough.
Your country ruined? Like, what you mean ruined? Like, what country you in? You say it's ruined?
And he blew it.
Last night, on the order of the President of the United States, and in support of a request from the Department of Justice, the United States military conducted an apprehension mission in Caracas, Venezuela, to bring to justice two indicted persons, Nicolas and Cecilia Maduro.
Nicolas Maduro had his chance until he didn't. He effed around and he found out.
This is one of the most stunning, effective, and powerful displays of American.
They say he fucked around and found out,
and confidence in American history.
I don't understand yet.
This is crazy,
this
bro.
out. And now, if you don't know, now you know, because this is the way it's going to play out, and I think people.
Bro, when they say he fucked around and found out, bro, like, bro, you can't make this shit up.
This is not a president that just talks, just letters and press conferences, and if he says he's serious about something, he means it. But don't play games.
Don't play games. Don't play games with Trump.
Trump is cracking down on a lot of these countries that's been playing. We're gonna keep y'all updated on everything.
Hey man, we're gonna definitely be updated. Let me see. Let's keep going, y'all. Let's see what the hell. See what the new news is. Okay, so the big story right now is the lady who was they said she was killed by ICE agents. So hold on, y'all. Hold on one second. I'm trying to find something. They talking about Trey Young. That's crazy. So they got a movie trailer of a movie called Greenland 2. I wonder. Damn, this is crazy. All right, so we're about to check out O'Shea Duke Jackson. He's talking about Donnie McClurkin. We fall down, we get up. Oh shit, hold on. Oh, it's 9 months ago. I thought that was something new. But we're going to check out O'Shea Duke Jackson. Y'all check his channel out, show him some love. Donnie McClurkin's secret is just plain evil. Let's see what's going on. Somebody came in here with a...
Even though society has become...
It said they had a fun fact. It says fun fact. Most slave auctions in the U.S. were closed on Saturday because most people involved with acquisition and selling slaves were... I don't want to get into that one. I don't want to get into that right there. You talking some people that we don't want to talk about on the internet. Yeah, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to, let's not get into those kind of conversations because, you know, y'all can talk about that, but I'm not going to speak on it. Y'all can talk about that in the chat amongst each other, but I'm not talking about that.
One of the best selling points of religion is that you still have the...
You got to be careful how you talk to them. Jack, what up?
People who are living a homosexual lifestyle.
Jack Turner, goddamn. What's up? We got Jack Turner in the motherfucker. What's happening, Jack? Jack is back.
should change their life to a heterosexual biblical lifestyle. And this is one of the strongest selling points of Christianity. Because if you're a person that is gay and God delivered you into becoming heterosexual, it says that God is still in the healing business. God can heal anything, especially something as controversial as living a homosexual lifestyle. And we have seen this testimony come out before.
Who said what? Oh. They say he has that one sentence. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
That the Lord tonight has set you free.
Yeah, they
Around and tell those people.
So you got to be careful with certain people that you talk about, certain countries and stuff like that. You got to be careful. You can't just talk about everything on YouTube. It's ran on it's a what? It's cover the screen. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I thought I like women.
Now, this was a very, very popular one that happened in St. Louis at the Church of God in Christ convocation. It's like almost 10 years ago. But another person that has this testimony is none other than popular gospel singer Donnie McClurkin.
Bro, what is you talking? Bro, hold on.
Now,
Bro, what is you talking about, bro? Bro, we got some clowns in here, bro. Like, yeah, did you wake up? It says, are you a Christian? Yeah, I'm a Christian. Man, let me get this dude off of here, bro. Go hug your mama's shadow, bro. Hug your mama's shadow for 86,000 seconds, bro. Man, if y'all come in here, man, come in here with some knowledge or you know what I'm saying? Like admiration or something, bro. Don't come in here with all this weird, like, bro, you woke up to get in my chat to say that, bro?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Clarkman, in my honest opinion, he is a very popular, gospel artist, composer, has been for many years. But in my own honest estimation, the biggest selling point that Donnie McClurkin had in his, I would say pastoral career was that he was a man that was involved in homosexuality and he stopped. Okay, so not only was he able to, do a really, really good job as a composer, and obviously there have been gay composers before. I went to Howard University and saw Richard Smallwood in person. It was alleged that he was definitely living a gay lifestyle. James Cleveland. So you had those people who had.
All praise to the Most High, man. Salute. Thank you. Somebody with some substance in the comment, bro. Like, bro, these guys wake up on
some evidence, or at least some proof, or some people had allegations of them being gay, but those individuals were kind of under a don't ask, quote, don't tell policy, all right? So typically when somebody doesn't come out and admit that, hey, I have a wife, or, I'm dating women,
Here's to the go-getters. And not just the ones in the gym, but everywhere. The birthday party bosses, the midnight marathoners, the hikers, the bikers, and open.
That person's living a gay lifestyle. But the best thing about Donnie McClurkin's profile is that he admitted that, number one, I was molested, or I was, in a gay lifestyle. But then I beat it, which became even a better story for his Christian or preaching career, all right? But unfortunately, there has been some disturbing news.
It said, dog, there's some many weirdos out here on lives. Find some good Christian to chat to as well, though. I mean, bruh, anybody is welcome in my on my channel. I don't discriminate on anything. But it's just, bro, like, you come in here with some weird stuff, like, bro, come on, bro. Like, we trying to do something positive here, bro. Like, what are you talking about, dog? Like,
gospel singer and ex-gay Donnie McClurkin has been accused of abusing a young man for 10 years to get him intimate in a highly inappropriate way. The suit was filed on January the 2nd by Giuseppe Corletto, who alleges that Donnie McClurkin repeatedly assaulted him from 2007 until 2015. Now, according to the lawsuit, Corletto says he became a member of McClurkin's Perfecting Faith Church in Long Island in 2003 when he was just 21 years old, and at that time, he was grappling with his sexuality. He claims that he was drawn to McClurkin and his church after the pastor spoke publicly about being an ex-gay, about being delivered from homosexuality. According to the complaint, McClurkin in his 40s began providing spiritual counseling and then later employed this young man, his personal assistant, and frequently traveled with him for work-related
It says, remember,
now, according to
they
the lawsuit,
told us you're the same as us. They lied. I don't know who that is.
The lawsuit alleges that the abuse began during so-called Pray the Gay Away spiritual counseling. Corletto says what he thought was guidance began to feel like grooming. Corletto eventually became Donnie McClurkin's assistant and began to travel with him. He alleges that the abuse escalated.
And you know, it's one thing we could debate, but we should always try to do it in an understanding way, because you never know, man. You might wake up and
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alayhim ghayril maghdubi 'alayhim waladdallin. Amen.
During these work trips, and there were incidents that he describes as assault. A key piece of evidence in this lawsuit is an email that Donnie allegedly sent Giuseppe following a 2013 incident at a hotel. In the email, Donnie McClurkin reportedly referred to himself as a dirty old man, and he apologized for forcing Corletto into situations that he repeatedly said no to. Giuseppe Corletto said finding that email years later made him feel validated and that he was not crazy. Attorneys for Donnie McClurkin denied all allegations and are calling them categorically false.
Let's talk about this person making the complaint. The person making the complaint is a man by the name of Giuseppe Corletto. Now, Giuseppe Corletto is not a black man, or maybe, I don't know, he could be like mixed. And Mr. Corletto is saying that he saw out McClurkin in 2003 when he was just 21 years old, deeply conflicted about his sexuality in desperation for spiritual guidance. He was inspired by McClurkin's own story, which was told in his own book, Eternal Victim, Eternal Victor, right? So Mr. Corletto was struggling with his own sexuality, and from what I understand now, he has now accepted the fact that he is comfortable being a gay man. He's now married to another man, from what I understand. But what he said happened is this. Basically, McClurkin took advantage of him.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to talk about those people, not on my live. I don't want to talk about those people. I had issues on my channel before when we was trying to break down some stuff, and yeah. I don't want to, we let's talk about something else. I ain't gonna lie. Well, y'all can talk about it amongst yourself in the chat, but I don't want to speak on it.
He hired Mr. Corletto, and he started
if you know, you know,
take advantage of the situation. At first, it felt like he was being mentored, according to Corletto. Now he believed that he was being groomed, okay? And this happened, this touching and all this stuff happened during private Pray the Gay Away sessions, okay? Now, let me say this. At first,
bro, I ain't paranoid, bro. I'm not being paranoid, bro. I'm just these facts, bro. These are facts. Like, for real.
I would say, this is maybe this is some level of cap. he's just trying to extort some money.
You got cap in your raps.
But again, he says that he has an email apologizing for what happened during a session at Niagara Falls Hotel in 2013. In that message, McClurkin allegedly referred to himself as a dirty old man.
Streamline your essential workflows, like lunch.
Get started at easycater.com.
And trying to force Corletto into something he had repeatedly said no to. So the question is this: why didn't he come out and report this earlier? Now, this is always the question that I pose.
No, I mean, you haven't said anything for me to. It says, you know, you run Indigo, but you want to remove me from the live. For what? I don't even know who you are, sir. Like, who are you? It says 80% of the Bible is. It says if you're scared of. I'm not scared of nobody. YouTube has guidelines. YouTube has guidelines, bro, and I'm just following them.
Advantage of.
I'm just following the rules, bro.
Well, many people are taken advantage of every day and do not say anything. It is just human nature. Sometimes people just don't want to have the ridicule. They don't want a lot of drama. They feel like it's better letting it go and not talking about it, not being the subject of attention. Okay, but here is what makes me believe that this guy is telling you. Number one, he mentions something about this email, okay? He gives dates. If he has this email, which I am pretty sure that he does.
Now, that last statement, yes, he is king.
Donnie McClurkin, in my honest opinion, is king. Okay, number one. Number two, his own lawyers are trying to say that this is false, but that this young man at the time is miscategorizing decades of old interactions. Well, how is he miscategorizing decades of old interactions? Here is what happens for the faith. You have a man such as Donnie McClurkin, who has said publicly,
man, hold on.
That it is wrong.
So look, y'all, I had already said, yeah. Okay, so yeah, okay, y'all, I'm looking at this video, and I had already made the prediction. I was the first one. I don't know if they've seen my video or what, bro, but on ESPN First Take, they saying Deion Sanders is going to Cleveland. Come on, dog. I've been said this shit. Y'all got to go down to my lives. Yeah, God bless everybody in this live, for real.
Live a homosexual lifestyle. We've heard him say it here in this video, okay? The opportunity cost to the faith is that Donnie McClurkin is still struggling with homosexuality if this is true. You have put yourself as a beacon of hope for people to beat homosexuality as the possibility of sustaining themselves in the faith.
So yeah, y'all, that video was by O'Shea Du Jackson. Basically, it was about Donnie McClurkin, and yeah, he got some Tyler Perry issues, some Will Smith issues. They're coming out in court against him. So that's that. We know about that. Let's listen to Nancy Grace about this bombshell stuff about David. I'm gonna try to check this out. It says, what's my favorite movie? Probably like my favorite movie probably would have to be like one of my favorite movies is I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie, but the movie is hilarious. I was a kid, bro. I used to watch that shit, and I think I downloaded it. I think it's on my I think I got it right here on my PlayStation 5. Yeah, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Have y'all ever seen that movie before? It says anything with Wayne Brothers. Oh yeah. Yeah, Wayne Brothers, man, they some comedic geniuses, man. They had a long career in this hip hop thing, man. Long career. Also, now they're saying that it might not be Deion Sanders. They might have to get Harbaugh, John Harbaugh. Y'all still talking about people money and shit. Who loves children? Crying. Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know. The chat going crazy. I don't know. I can't even read all this shit at one time, bro. Let me Damn, so they say the president of Colombia told Trump come and get him. I don't know, bro. You might not. Hey, you might want to hold that comment, bro. Like
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
neither. Yeah, let's see what's up with this David shit, though.
An indictment looms, and it is a homicide indictment. They had to find something from the body or a witness.
There were some old respirators, almost like gas masks.
A home incinerator? I mean, who has a home incinerator? Have you seen those things?
I think we're going to see more than one person charged in this case.
I believe that her death could go back as far as January.
Breaking news tonight, D4VD, aka David Allen Burke, whines he has money woes. Boo-hoo! This is a grand jury homicide indictment looms. Timing. A home incinerator found still in the box at D4VD's home. Was it purchased at the time of Celeste's death? Good evening. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. I want to thank you for being with us. David is finally being considered as a suspect in the death teen girl Celeste found decomposing in his vehicle.
Was she dismembered? Was she frozen? Was she decapitated? What was going on in that household up to this homicide?
In the last hours, we learned that LAPD is focusing in on the time a home incinerator was purchased. Straight out to Professor of Forensics, Jacksonville State University, author.
Man, I can read, but I'm not all
of a hit podcast, Body Bag.
all this religious stuff, bro. Like y'all done turned the damn y'all turned the live into a religious. Then here,
a home incinerator? I mean, who has a home incinerator? Have you seen those things? They're huge. They're huge. Why do you need a home incinerator?
Yeah, the fact that there's a burn cage that's even being alluded to here, Nancy, is quite fascinating.
hey, I don't know. Certain things is put in the chat. So y'all just be careful. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going. If you come in with some weird stuff, I'm gonna get you up out of here. But certain things that I said or typed on YouTube, they will kind of go after you. So just be careful.
Which works on natural gas. It has to be sustained for about 2 to 3 hours. It can render down an entire human remain. All right. If that's the goal here with this thing, there are actually cases out there where burn cages have in fact been used to render down human remains. I'm not saying that that's what's involved here, but the fact that there is one in close proximity to where she's from is certainly, from an investigative standpoint, very compelling.
Joining us now, the man who actually first sees the home incinerator in the mansion of David Burke, D4VD. Joining me right now is
So look, y'all, they said that David had like a burn cage incinerator at his house. Like, they say he had a chainsaw. Why do you think somebody that's living in basically the suburbs, why would they need a burn cage? That's something that they usually use like on farms and stuff like that. If you're living in the suburbs, why would you need a chainsaw? They found her body in pieces allegedly, so it's like yeah, these folks, y'all turning up in the chat, but I'm talking about this thing. This like 21 questions. Somebody said they stay with a chainsaw. You stay with a chainsaw?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
We got antagonists and protagonists in this chat. So y'all keep doing what y'all, keep the chat going. Y'all talk amongst each other.
Investigator Steve Fisher. Steve, I know that you were hired by the owner of the D4VD mansion to find out what the hay was going on inside the mansion after Celeste's body is found. Where did you see a home incinerator?
The home incinerator.
Oh, we got a clown in here, bro. We got a clown in here, bro. Like,
what? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, you got to go. You got to hug your mammy shadow. Yeah, you got to hug your mama shadow, bro. I'm about to, you come back in here with one more time, I'm going to block you, bro. I should have blocked you that time. Nah, I'm going to find, where you at? Where you at? Okay.
I mean, it's still active, but it's a 55-pound, device, and it serves no purpose at that house, and so it immediately raised, huge alarm bells with us, and it, especially considering he found in the Tesla, and you got to wonder what the plans were.
What's the secret to peak health? Get started at noon.com.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it.
Meat Base 44.
Maybe get rid of her now.
I got a question for you, Steve Fisher. You state that the home incinerator was still packaged. Did you take photos of it?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you know what kind of incinerator?
So they say that when they found the incinerator, it was still packaged. Y'all done took the whole damn chat over with this.
It is the name brand?
Yeah, it's made by a company called Dr. Burn, and their whole advertisement is that it burns at 1,600 degrees, and human cremations are done at 1,400 degrees. So this is meant to reduce things, including animal carcasses and whatnot. And this is something you would typically find.
Yeah, they use that. They use burn incinerators on on farms and stuff.
On a farm.
Well, I've got a question for you. Why are you saying it's used for animal carcasses? I'm not saying that it's not, but did you see anything on the package to inform you of that?
So,
man, I wish I would chill out, but
as soon as we found it on the outside, it clearly says Dr. Burn.
I do what y'all do, bro.
Website, and they're advertising. And other people that been using it on YouTube, it shows that's what it's for. Now it's not.
But they done turned this chat up, bro. The chat is.
But this is.
I'm talking about the chat is on fire, my nigga.
I think it's not even legal in the Hollywood Hills because of the fire ordinances and whatnot. And then we also found it.
Hey, why y'all doing all this type, man? Y'all hit the like button, bro. Hit the like button, bro. Y'all in here. Y'all got the conversation rolling. Y'all hit the like button, man. Support the channel, man.
With the chainsaw, and so there's just a lot of questions, and it's a horrible look,
So let me understand. Steve Fisher, hired by the owner of Burke's mansion where he was renting it, you find a home incinerator. What I find very critical, two things. If you go to the, as you're calling it, Dr. Burn, it's DR, original burn cage, there are YouTube videos about burning animal carcasses. So if I looked up home incinerator to burn carcass, that would pop up. Curious. So right there, and I'll circle back to you, Brian Fitzgibbons, there needs to be full-on digital search as to whether that query was ever typed into anybody's phone, laptop, iPad, you name it. But, okay, so I know that pops up. But what I find very critical, Steve, is the date of the purchase. For instance, let me just throw this at you. You remember Brian Koberger, of course, who goes on Amazon and buys a dagger, a K-bar knife that was used to murder 4 innocent University of Idaho students, and his Amazon search was uncovered, and the purchase, and where he looked to buy a replacement after the murders. We know, for instance, cult mom Lori Vallow goes onto Amazon and buys a wedding dress, a groom's outfit, and a ring before her new husband's wife is killed. Amazon is a beautiful thing. So I'm curious, Steve Fisher, when the burn cage was purchased. We've heard about the burn cage. What we haven't heard about is what does it prove? Is it probative? It was still in the package. It wasn't used to destroy her body. But if I can draw a nexus between the time of her death and the time that burn cage was purchased, I got something. What about it, Fisher?
Yeah, so we don't have the exact date, but it just so happened that on January 19th, the owner had an inspection done of the house. It was very thorough with photographs. At that time, we know that the burn cage was not at the house on January 19th. And so sometime between the 19th and, when the search warrant happened in September, is when this arrived. And, it's also around the time that the new Tesla arrived on February 1st. So there seemed to be a lot happening at the end of January, beginning of February, but as of January 19th, it was not there, but after, as of September, it was there. So it appears it was ordered between those dates.
Okay, joining me, as I said, an all-star panel. Joe Scott, you've got a question for Fisher?
Hey, Steve.
Hold on. Joe Scott, I got to warn you about one thing, Joe Scott.
Yeah.
Isn't it true, Steve Fisher, that you were called in front of the grand jury?
Damn. See, when they start talking about grand jury, bro, somebody ass going to jail. And David is headed to a prison cell near you. But y'all is turned up. I'm talking about y'all all the way turned up. Swag for me, swag for you. I need you to turn it up. Y'all got the chat turned up.
I can't say anything about grand jury.
Okay, well, if you had not been called, you would have said no. So I'm going to take that as a yes. I've got a funny feeling that the prosecutor is going to be...
I'm smoking some of that Mountain Lion Kush, bro. That Mountain Lion Kush. But the chat going crazy. Man, y'all got oh my God. I'm gonna keep it rolling. I'm gonna keep it rolling, y'all. I'm gonna keep rolling. We're gonna keep it rolling, everybody. Everybody, hey, y'all stay in the chat. This chat right here might be one of the ones. Bro, what are you talking? Take off my glasses.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Bro, they're going crazy.
Extremely irritated with you because you found evidence that the LAPD had not found yet. And I'm referring specifically to the Tesla with the dead body in the trunk of a little girl, Celeste Rivas. You found that and you scoured the neighborhood and got the Ring doorbell cam and the surveillance cam and could show that the car was being moved around the neighborhood so nobody would complain it's parked out in front of their house. You even caught one of the driver's face. You still haven't revealed to me who that is. And LAPD or the DA's office didn't find any of that. So I guess she's a little ill with you right now. That said, I have a source telling me you were called in front of the grand jury, whether you confirm it or deny it. Okay, Joe Scott, the point being he may not be able to answer some of our questions, but have at it.
I'll try to make it as general as possible. Hey, Steve, Joseph Scott Morgan. I got a question for you. I've been through this area before, only as a tourist. I could never afford, even know anyone there. High dollar area. If you rent a place up there, it would seem odd that it would be incumbent upon that person to do their own landscaping work. And I'm fascinated about this chainsaw and this idea that I'm sure the shrubs are lovely. Are you, and you've got.
What the hell did I create this morning? What the hell did I create this morning? This shit is crazy. I'm telling my chat is like, bro, y'all chat, hey, this shit like. Man, y'all in here, I don't know what y'all got going on.
From what I'm understanding, an unopened chainsaw there, what would be the purpose of someone having this thing, and when did it show up?
Well, so you nailed it exactly. So because I've heard some people say that, well, people have chainsaws to do yard work and trim trees. This was a rental that the owner was completely in charge of all the maintenance, including the pool, the tree trimming, everything. That this was plug and play. They didn't have to do any of their own yard work. So there's no reason for it to be there. And it showed up again after January.
Somebody said, bullshit ass live chat. Well, since you say that.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
19th, it was not there because there was photo documentation of that walkthrough of inspection.
That's crazy. And you in the chat.
So it showed up after, the time of the search, January 19th, and the time of the search warrant. But you're absolutely right. They're not responsible for any of that maintenance, and can't think of any reason that they would need a chainsaw there.
Joining us now, Melissa McCarty, investigative journalist and author of The Making of a Crime Reporter. Melissa, thank you for being with us. You have a question for Fisher? Go ahead.
I do. Hey, Steve, two questions for you. One is, who were the two items addressed to? Was it the owner of the house or somebody else? And also, it's my understanding, the LAPD, they did not take those items as evidence, but do you know if there was any kind of brushing of fingerprints to see if David or somebody else in his inner circle at one point laid their hands on those boxes or collected those boxes then to link the two?
Very good question. So they did not take the items. We contacted them and asked them specifically about it, and they told us that they photographed them, but they did not fingerprint them. And there was no dust ring on them, and they didn't appear to luminol them either because they hadn't been removed from the packaging. So as far as who they were addressed to, they were addressed in a fake name, somebody that did not live at the residence, but they accepted the packages at the residence, and we believe just from the investigation we've been able to do, they used prepaid gift cards to purchase the
Wait. You're giving me all new information. Wait a minute. Are you telling me, have you told anybody else this? Are you telling me the home incinerator was addressed to a fake name, but somebody in that house accepted the package?
Yes. Correct.
How do you know that? Did you see the name?
Yes.
What was the name? How do you know it was fake?
Well, when I say fake name, it's somebody that does not live at the residence. It's the name of a female that does not live at the residence. Yet they accepted, they signed for the package through DHL.
Oh, I'm learning so much right now. Okay, so this guy did not go run down to Home Depot and buy a home incinerator. That means somebody went online, Steve Fisher, and ordered it. Would you agree?
Absolutely, and I'm sure those records are very
Hey, y'all hit the like button. We got the great debate going on in this chat, though. Y'all hit the like button.
Okay, you know, Danny Rubin joining me right now, veteran criminal defense attorney, founder of the Rubin Law Firm. Danny, thank you for being with us tonight. I was ill. I was getting a chest pain that was radiating up into my teeth. When I was hearing Steve Fisher talking about...
She said she had a chest pain that was radiating up into her teeth. How, my nigga? How did your chest pain radiate up into your teeth? Like, I'm trying to figure that out.
No, they did not seize the home incinerator. They did not seize the chainsaw. They did not fingerprint them. They did not luminol them. I mean, that's bad police work right there. That they just took pictures of them. Because, you know, juries, they want to look at it. They want to touch it, hold it, feel it, smell it, the whole shebang. But then I was heartened when I heard him say it was sent to a fake name to somebody that doesn't live there, to this address, and it was accepted by someone in that home, which tells me there is a digital trail, Danny Rubin. It proves a lot.
Sprout Daddy? I'm Aaron, but here's your daddy. Whoa, let me back up for a minute.
I mean,
everybody knows. I don't know what happened.
The account that ordered it, it doesn't necessarily prove who ordered it. I mean, when I look at a case like this, I look at who's got the most to lose here. David had to know that if he is the one that would be culpable for this, he'd be the first one to be looked at. My question is, who's the second or who's the third? That's the person I'd want to investigate as a defense attorney.
You would want to investigate them to what? Just let's pretend for a moment that you're David Anthony Burke's lawyer. You want to look at everybody around him, so let's just be real here. So you can pull a SOD. Some other dude did it.
SOD.
So you're looking
Super
around
soak.
at everybody else. Is that
SOD, goddamn. Super soak 'em.
My question is, what if someone else actually did do it? I mean, his two managers are around him all the time. They're the ones that are economically.
Y'all ran one of the people out the chat, man. Y'all chill out, man. Watch out, man. Chill out, bro. Y'all all this arguing and all this, bro. We never are going to agree on everything, people. So all this arguing back and forth, man. Y'all chill out, man. Watch out, bro. Watch out. I mean, but hey, y'all do what y'all do, man. Y'all making my chat list.
That's it. Robert Morgenroth was actually, as far as I've read, called to testify in the grand jury, and he was recorded saying,
"Gotta piss the damn man off." Man, goddamn, got the hell on. Let me see. Let me see what Starsky is. I know Starsky's got some new shit. Yep. I did want to see this one. I wanted to see this. We checking out Star Snitch, y'all. Star Snitch talking about Anthony Joshua fight, and Kanye revealed something about a secret. So let's watch it.
Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing.
I mean, a lot of people come up missing.
A lot of that in order to troll. They want to monetize and traumatize.
Something about Jake Paul's opponents is starting to look stripped.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much.
Straight up bizarre. He's gone up against around 13 people, and somehow almost every single one of them has faced some kind of serious downfall right after. We're talking about 2 near-death incidents, 1 tragic car crash, and
Y'all got to be, y'all, I don't know if y'all in America, because I don't think this many people in America will be on this stream right now. Where's all y'all from, man? Let me know where everybody in the chat from. Y'all spam the chat with y'all city, state, and Providence. This is that mountain lion kush. Yeah, I figured that. I figured y'all was from like different countries and shit, cause somebody said New York. Okay, but New York, y'all be up. Y'all never sleep, so I can. No, y'all, I done woke up into a goddamn the great debate for real, big dog.
near-death incidents, 1 tragic car crash, and a bunch of others whose lives have completely spiraled in just 4 years. That can't just be coincidence, right? Now here's where it gets wild. Anthony Joshua just got into a major crash in Nigeria only 10 days after facing Jake. People online are losing it, saying this feels way too strange to be random. Some are even digging up those old moments when Kanye talked about sacrifices in the industry, and suddenly the whole thing sounds way darker than it should. A few are whispering that maybe Anthony's accident wasn't by chance at all, that it might have been a warning or something deeper, especially since rumors claim he didn't stick to the plan and refused to let Jake take the win. It gets even darker from here. There's this wild theory floating online claiming that Anthony supposedly sold his soul, and that the 2 friends who tragically died in the crash were part of some sort of sacrifice.
Okay.
People online aren't holding back with their takes. They're even drawing eerie comparisons to that accident last year involving former UFC champ Francis Ngannou, which also happened in Nigeria and sadly took the life of a 17-year-old girl. The pattern has everyone seriously unsettled. But here's the part that's got the internet losing it.
Anthony Joshua was not supposed to make it out of that car crash. That car crash was absolutely done to end his life. That was deliberately done. But when things like that are deliberately done, there have to be other people involved, other casualties involved to make it look like an accident.
Jake Paul is now out here saying he wants to fight in Ghana next. Like what? So now everyone's asking the same thing. What's really happening here? Was Anthony Joshua's crash just a freak accident? Or is there something much darker creeping around Jake Paul's fights? Social media is absolutely losing control over this. Theories are stacking up faster than ever, and tons of people are starting to believe this wasn't just some random twist of fate at all. Let me show you just how wild some of these takes have gotten. People online are straight up saying Anthony didn't follow the script and is now being targeted. Some claim he's been marked because Netflix is supposedly tied to some secret industry group. And the plan was for Anthony Joshua, the big name boxer.
That's what I need. I need a damn dispensary plug, man. But it's not legalized in Georgia though. Y'all talking about so $60 for an eighth. $60 for a quake. Yeah, not the country. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm where Outkast and all them from.
Lose is part of some dark ritual. They're even comparing it to what happened with Ngannou, saying it all lines up too perfectly. But here's where it gets even more suspicious. Folks who watched the crash footage are saying it looked way too staged. Anthony barely had a scratch, which only fueled the theories more. Some are convinced he went off script, and the powerful people behind the scenes supposedly wanted to send a message. The fact that he survived, according to them, was pure luck. Now they're whispering that he might face something else soon. something that'll make him regret stepping out of line. But then again, others are twisting it even further, saying maybe this whole thing wasn't even aimed at Anthony himself. Things are getting seriously wild out here. Now here's where the rumors take an even darker turn. Some people online are claiming that Anthony supposedly agreed to sacrifice his two close friends who tragically died in that crash. One fan even wrote, I think everyone's missing the point. I don't think Anthony Joshua was meant to die. I think he had to pay the price of a sacrifice from people he loved in order to make that money or whatever.
I don't know. It is kind of funny how Anthony Joshua got in a whole accident 10 days after he beat your boy. Shit, Cali, man. I love Cali. Going to Cali to the dispensaries, man. Them motherfuckers. That shit is a beautiful thing, man. Cali, they got the weed, beer, they got the juice, the candy, all kind of shit, man.
That comment alone sent social media into a frenzy. People are now dragging that old sacrifice theory right back into the spotlight. The same one Kanye talked about years ago. He once claimed that his own mother, Donda, was sacrificed for his success, and even went on to name several other industry figures who supposedly lost someone close in exchange
what
for
website?
Fortune. Now,
what website? And you know, Trump just signed a bill about 2 weeks ago, scheduling marijuana is no longer a Schedule 2; it's a Schedule 3 drug. So the hemp bill, yeah. No, it's not that he's trying to do. They saying that you got to look it up. They saying everybody that he fights, something happens bad after. Like they one dude he fought this guy. I think he was fighting for his life. Just some weird shit happened. Just you gotta look. They got a video that basically explains everything. It talks about every person that fought him, and something weird happens after they fight Jake Paul. And you gotta remember, Anthony Joshua actually beat Jake Paul. Jake Paul won damn near every fight, bro. So yeah.
Everyone's wondering if history is repeating itself in a new chilling way. Now, fans are giving serious side-eye to everything surrounding Anthony Joshua's crash, wondering if it somehow fits that same eerie pattern everyone's been whispering about.
It all makes sense now. The sacrifice, single, live and direct.
Nothing about this situation is sitting right with people. When it comes to the Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul fight, the whole thing felt off from the very beginning. That match didn't play out the way anyone expected, and not even close. The footage looks strange too, with AJ clearly pulling his punches left, right, and center in those early rounds.
Oh yeah, a lot of people be looking for conspiracies, but I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Sometimes those conspiracies, they might seem weird and off the wall, but it's like sometimes I be feeling like, damn, where did they get these shits? Is there any truth behind any of these conspiracies? Like, is any of this shit true? Like, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because you know, the reason you definitely right about it could be shipped everywhere because um When it's a certain level type of drug, you cannot ship it in the U.S. mail. That's federal. So it was actually a federal bill that was passed. So I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to see if all these people that got locked up for weed, are they gonna let them out of jail? Bro, say he got that indoor and that outdoor. The best grow light. It makes sense.
He was trying to take Jake down carefully, like he didn't really want to hurt him for real. And then there's that one moment that's got everyone replaying the clip non-stop. The instant AJ broke Jake's jaw. Instead of pain, Jake looked completely shocked, eyes wide, almost frozen, while Joshua stood there grinning, almost laughing, staring right back like he knew something the rest of us didn't. Fans can't stop talking about it, saying the whole exchange didn't look normal at all. It looked like something way deeper was going on. It honestly looked like the moment someone realized the whole script just got flipped on its head. Now everyone's asking if that fight was supposed to be another stage showbiz setup where Jake walks away the winner. And if maybe Anthony was paid
Oh,
ahead of time to
kind
take
oh,
the
I had
fight,
kind
but
a
what
long
if at the
time
very
ago.
last second
Man,
he
bro,
decided
that
to flip?
kind is, woo, that shit is like, it's almost like, you don't even, when you see it and look at it, you don't even want to smoke the shit. Like, it's that beautiful.
The script and teach Jake a lesson
Kind
instead.
butters.
That's what people are starting to believe, and the theories are spreading fast.
Oh, man,
To make things even wilder, there's now a clip making the rounds online that supposedly shows Jake warning AJ to stick to the script or else. Fans are losing it over that one. And with that, all the talk about the so-called Jake Paul curse is back in full force. People have been saying for a while that strange things keep happening to his opponents, and when you realize he's fought about 13 people, and way too many of them ended up facing serious trouble afterward, it starts sounding a little too creepy to ignore. The list of strange things tied to Jake Paul's opponents just keeps getting longer and scarier. Mike Tyson almost lost his life right before their fight. Reports say he needed 8 blood transfusions after losing nearly half his blood from a bleeding ulcer, spending weeks in the hospital. Then there's Nate Robinson, who basically vanished from the spotlight right after his match with Jake. Ben Askren nearly died too, suffering from lung failure, while Tyron Woodley went from being one of the biggest names in fighting to publicly declaring bankruptcy not long after. And it doesn't stop there. Tommy Fury's entire life seemed to crash down, his marriage broke apart, his career took a nosedive, and fans say he hasn't looked the same since. Then you've got Ryan Borland, who...
You mean in America, we got 4? Oh, 1 season. Oh, okay, I see. Y'all talking about the outgrowing outside the season. Yeah, Perp good too. Perp is good too.
Ditched boxing altogether and started working as a plumber instead. To top it off, people are now pointing at all the bizarre symbolism surrounding Jake Paul himself. His tattoos have everyone talking. A massive all-eye inked on his chest, surrounded by skulls, demons, and cryptic symbols tied to dark occult meanings. Fans say it's giving off serious Illuminati vibes, and it's only making the whole situation feel even stranger. And then there's that weird tongue thing Jake Paul does in almost every single fight. People can't stop talking about it.
My mom ain't here, but my mama was sacrificed. You understand? Yeah. Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. Around Hollywood.
Turks. What the hell is that?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Turks. What the fuck is that?
Meat-based.
Hey, y'all explain to me. I'll look it up.
44.
And write it down.
Complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want and watch it take shape.
Hey man, I want some of that oil. I want some of that resin. I want some of that shit they be putting around the blunt. That's what I want. spray packs. Damn.
Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize.
Oh, potency. Okay.
They want to monetize.
Yeah, the resin. I love that
Someone
resin.
on X said,
Man, I fucked around and had smoked some, what they call that shit? Hash one time? Bruh. Bruh, I was seeing in slow motion. I promise you that.
Remember that most recent Jake Paul fight at the end when he did that lizard tongue thing?
Hey, y'all know about ayahuasca? Do y'all know about ayahuasca or psilocybins, like mushrooms and stuff like that?
Or Joshua? Yeah, that was Jake symbolizing to Joshua that he'll have to answer to the reptilian elites later. That post blew up fast and the comments went wild. Another person added, call me crazy, but this whole Anthony Joshua situation felt like someone was reminding him who really pulls the strings. That fans are now convinced that the fight was more than just a match. They say it was filled with hidden signals, weird gestures, and coded communication. The tongue thing, the reactions, even the way the camera...
Never did that before, but I heard it's similar to mushrooms.
People think it all meant something deeper. Some believe someone behind the scenes might have lost serious money and that this was their way of sending a message. And if that wasn't strange enough, the number 33 keeps popping up everywhere. Apparently, the fight was viewed by 33
without the
people,
emotional,
and it just so happened to be Anthony Joshua's.
Y'all funny, bro. Bro, I said without the emotional shit. That's funny.
33rd professional match. Fans say that number isn't random at all, and it's only making the mystery even creepier. Here's something that's got everyone's attention. Anthony's professional record stands at 29 wins and 4 losses. Add that up, and what do you get? 33. So why does that number keep showing up everywhere? Sure, sometimes a number might just be a number, but people who follow these patterns say when it comes to how the
oh yeah, that shit it'll flip on you. That shit
cool.
Scared me one day, bro. You just geeked happy, okay. Yeah, cause that mushroom shit, but that shit, but I thought I was finna die in here one day. Yeah, I fucked around and ate like 7 grams. And man, bro, I was good and then, but I just thought I was fixing to die, bro. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Fans are convinced there's a hidden meaning here that's too strange to ignore. And the big question everyone's stuck on is this: what really happened to Anthony Joshua? Was that car crash just an awful random tragedy? Or was it something way darker? Some people are dead certain it was a warning, a message sent because Anthony supposedly went off script and didn't play his part the way he was supposed to. Others believe it was meant to be far worse, that maybe it was supposed to take his life completely.
I did the chocolate bar. The chocolate bar ain't like eating the actual mushroom. It's a little different. I mean, it's still, you still get a feel of it, but it ain't like eating the actual mushroom.
As punishment for embarrassing the wrong people at such a massive stage. The theories just keep piling up and no one knows what to believe anymore. And then comes the most chilling theory of them all. The idea that Anthony might have done exactly what Kanye once claimed happens deep inside the industry. Some people think he sacrificed those closest to him in exchange for power, success, or even protection. It sounds absolutely wild, but when you line up the timing, the strange coincidences and the repeating patterns, it's no wonder people online are spiraling right now.
7 gram mushroom.
Still,
Wow,
maybe,
okay.
and just maybe, it's not that deep. Maybe people are overanalyzing the whole situation, turning tragedy into conspiracy. What if this was simply a horrible accident that just happened to occur days after AJ's fight?
Hey, definitely scared.
Could all of this really be random? Or is there something darker moving behind the scenes that we just can't see yet? What do you think? Is this all part of something way bigger? Or are people completely losing their minds trying to connect
But
dots?
see, when you eat certain shit like that, bro, like you go outside the matrix, bro. Like you can see outside of the fucking matrix, like literally. Like I literally seen through the veil, bro. You literally see through the veil. Literally. Oh, let's check out this Trap More Ross. I don't know if y'all heard about this. They got a Klarna glitch. But these motherfuckers, they going to jail, y'all. They got a Klarna glitch. And what they doing is they getting other people's information, using it to get products on Klarna and reselling them and getting hundreds of thousands of dollars. So this Trap More Ross, originated by Trap More Ross. Check this video out, y'all. My bad, I ain't got premium, y'all. Oh, you heard about it too? You heard about that shit? Yeah, man, they said them motherfuckers scamming like a motherfucker, bro. Like, that shit's crazy, bro. Microdoses. Man, I didn't even know that when you drink orange juice, the shit boosted up, and I fucked around and drank a big ass glass of orange juice. Oh my God. I was looking like a raccoon in here, y'all. For real, bro. I was looking like a raccoon.
Or a finesse that's been going viral on TikTok, basically promising people free money and electronics from Best Buy, but be careful trying out these sorts of methods of scamming because it might wind you up in a federal penitentiary. So this was going around, right? They're basically saying there's a Klarna glitch and folks are losing their mind getting free stuff. If it was only just this easy.
All right, this is us. If going in the war, like show we about to get to it.
See, bro, this the shit though, bro. This the shit right here, bro. Like, these motherfuckers, bro. If you scamming, why are you online showing everybody this shit, bro? It makes no sense. Oh yeah. It's gonna, yeah, that's all it is. It's just, that's all it is. Gonna fuck your credit.
2 devices, like what, bro? Fuck the more. We just spent this bitch at Best Buy. You know, I'm about to show y'all everything we got.
God damn.
Just fuck them bitch up. Come on now.
Look at all this shit.
Hit my jack, hit my line.
This is crazy.
They effing up the mall, man. They going in there, they spend $1,000, they getting TVs, they getting everything they need. But people who are attempting to follow the Klarna money glitch are already finding out. They're effing around, and they're now entering the find out stage. Look at this. Man.
Charges tonight. Police say he tried to use someone else's information to run up $14,000.
Hey, also, I know, do y'all remember when President Trump was hitting them boats from Venezuela, right? They said one of the boats was a fishing boat. And they, you know, Trump got a lot of backlash about it. But I heard it had fish scale on it.
To the man is facing fraud and identity theft charges tonight. Police say he.
So it's serious,
I had
right?
to do
It's serious. It's saying Detroit influencer caught trying to cash out using Klarna Pay at the 12 Oaks Mall. Now, if we go back to September 2024, just over a year ago, you might remember the Chase Bank money glitch that went viral on TikTok back then. And there was a YouTuber, actually.
I need to watch that Doctor Strange. I ain't never seen it before. So you saying don't get on no psilocybins and watch nothing like Doctor Strange?
Who basically did a great job covering this at the time, and we're going to
very brief period, there was a glitch in Chase Bank's system where you could essentially write yourself a check, get the check deposited, and then before the bank checked if that money was there, like if you actually had what was in the check, they would give you the funds and you could withdraw them. And so people put it on TikTok as like free money glitch. There's all these TikToks and people were like, this is a zero consequence free money glitch. And people started doing it. And obviously, it didn't work. Obviously, that's fraud. I mean, like, it's actually just check fraud. It's not even like a new way. It's just check fraud. It's just, it's like what the...
Brett said they played out, what it is? Played out loud.
happy with that. It's not, there's nothing even new about it. It's just that Chase Bank uniquely was flat. They had this thing where if you're like a high status account or like a high credit worthy, high trustworthy account, they'll just automatically give you the funds when you deposit a check, so it's fast. Because they want you to not have to wait for your check to clear. They just assume you're not lying. They apparently had a glitch in their end where every account was flagged as like high trust, high status, and so everyone could do this, and they were taking advantage of it. But like, it is just fraud, and now people owe tons of money.
Man, they really told me to tap in. Next day I was supposed to clear. Look at my account, yo. Bro, what the?
Look, there's no such thing as a free lunch, right? And not only
ain't no free lunch is only in school, y'all. Free lunch is only in school,
Chase
guys.
Bank did actually eventually go after the people who did this, right? They came back.
JP Morgan is going after individuals who profited from a glitch in the company's systems and turned the scam into a viral trend on TikTok. CNBC banking and payments reporter Hugh Sun is the first to report on these lawsuits, and he joins us. Hugh, tell us the details.
Thanks, Kelly. Yeah, JP Morgan Chase wants its money back after thousands of customers withdrew funds from ATMs with checks that later bounced. The bank on Monday began suing people it alleges stole cash in the so-called infinite money glitch that trended on TikTok a month ago. JP Morgan is going after the biggest examples of fraud in cases with possible ties to organized crime organizations, sources told CNBC. Among the biggest cases involved the Texas man who owed JP Morgan $290,000 in a Florida.
Bruh say the shit flew out the TV, bro. Bruh. Yeah, bro, I'm dead, bro. Bro said the soup flew out the TV.
Man who owes more than $140,000. This effort is separate. It's important to note from
hey, y'all motherfuckers is crazy,
pursuing law enforcement. These sources said. Back to you guys.
So tell me what happened here.
So they said some people ran up over $200,000.
$200,000
on the infinite money glitch. All right, if only it was so easy. But now, okay, as of just a few weeks ago in December 2025. The new trend, the new method that landed was the Klarna money glitch, okay, apparently starting, unsurprisingly, in Detroit, home of the scammers, the swipers, the finessers, and it went viral online.
We had somebody from Michigan in here earlier.
With huge stacks of stuff.
At Burger King, celebrities don't inspire our menu, you do. And you said you like steakhouse flavors.
Saying Klarna got the city turned.
Look at all that money, bro. Look at all that money, bro.
So look, this is
going to jail, man. That shit like.
Now, I'm going to explain to you how this method.
Shit like a PPP, but you about to explain to us how this shit about to be, how they gonna break it down.
It works. I'm not condoning it, okay, and you will be going to jail if you do this. But the method basically uses Klarna's buy now, pay later feature in their app, which basically was initially being used by people to finance food orders and basically pay for their food in 4 installments. And let me just let you people know, okay? How can I put this? I don't have any debt. Like, I've got credit cards, I use them sometimes, but, you know, I've been very blessed and fortunate with money. I paid off my student loans. I had a mortgage for a little bit. I sold my crib. You know, I invested into other things. I don't like debt. I don't have a car note. I might, you know, maybe one day I might get a car loan. I'm hearing that actually the best way to do it is like getting cars, leases, all this kind of thing is actually better for your finances. But just in general, if you buy now, pay later in the DoorDash, you need to just take a
The only plus about leasing is you could get a new car every year. And if anything goes wrong with the car, most times when you're leasing, they fix the car. Like, you don't got to worry about the maintenance on the car. All you really got to worry about is putting gas in it and driving it. That's it.
Look in the mirror, okay? You're never going to build long-term generational or even just your own generation, just temporary wealth if you're door dashing on layaway, okay? It's not a good look. You don't realize how this interest compounds, okay? Somebody is getting paid somewhere along the line, all right? And if you're paying interest in 4 installments on your food, you're not even realizing you're paying more and you're thinking, well, I want it now. I'll just pay for it later, but you're going to end up paying more for it. And you're going to need that money. It's easy now. People getting into car notes that are way more than their means. The $800 car notes.
Right. I watched the video. Somebody said they bought a 2025 last year and took that bitch it broke down 5 fucking times in 2025. And one of my best friends, they got like a 2012 Honda. Bruh, they went to California. I had their car for a whole year, dog. Only thing I had to do was put oil, water, and gas in that car, and I didn't have no problems. I'm talking about
72
none.
months. That's future me.
2012
Future you is
now,
going to
Honda.
have a serious wake-up call, and down the line you're trying to get a mortgage, your credit's trash. Like look, I'm not from the United States, so we don't really have credit here in the UK like you guys be having it in the United States. But okay, the way that your credit can be destroyed in the US, from what I'm understanding, you need credit for everything. Okay, is pretty serious. Okay. So I just want to make that clear and let everybody in the audience know this is no way to go out. All right.
Yeah, don't do this scam. This is we just looking at this story or whatever, and we trying to figure out how stupid can some of these people actually be by doing these scams or whatever. Because bro, they coming, bro. Like they're all that PPP, bro. They still coming for people with the PPP, bro. I'm talking about, bro. You might, bro, fuck around and had a PPP, bro, and the loan or whatever, and you might wake up one morning and it might be like,
anyway, the Klarna glitch is how this all was made.
Buy now, pay later shit. Klarna signed an exclusive deal with DoorDash. So now you can do pay in 4 or pay off in 30 days for a 0 interest free loan on your DoorDash order.
Do not do that.
Here's the crazy part. Klarna makes its money by processing fees and interest, but they're not regulated as credit cards or lines of credit because it's not revolving credit. When they write you up for any amount of money they give you, that is an individual small loan every time. So if you buy...
I bought something off of Klarna, and I mean, I ain't had no problem, but you know what I'm saying?
80 things on DoorDash in a year using Klarna, you've opened up 90 lines of credit. That's fun. When you go to buy a house or a car or anybody runs your credit, oh, you've opened up 300 lines of credit this year.
Not good luck. Just a little bit of sage wisdom. If you need to take out a loan to buy $25 worth of Chick-fil-A, you don't need to be door dashing.
Bro, people using Klarna to order food. This shit right here is, bro, you can't make this shit up, bro. People using Klarna to feed themselves. This is crazy, bro.
I'll pay later.
Facts, all right, that's facts. And because of their very relaxed credit checks, okay, this has allowed Klarna to target mainly Gen Z users who maybe don't even really know what that's all about, right?
And there's a lot of young kids doing that. I haven't seen nobody older, like my best friend is, I think they 50. They use Klarna, but I mean, it's like say it's a line of credit. You got to pay the shit off, bro. You can't just get the shit and think that, oh, I got some free shit. No, bro, you got to pay the shit back because it's gonna reflect on your credit. If you try to buy a house or get a car, things of that nature, they looking at all of that, bro. And if you can't pay back $25 worth of food you ordered, they're like, how the fuck you gonna pay me back for a $30,000 car, bro? Really though.
The Gen Z subreddit says, y'all hopping on that Klarna method? Generation so cooked, MFs are really out here financing an Uber. People are saying people are financing Chipotle. If you can't afford takeout, make yourself something at home. Why do you think so many people grew up with the old adage, we have rice at home? People are saying, I used it a bit for Uber/DoorDash credits after I had surgery because I couldn't cook or stand for even short periods of time for almost a month. Honestly, I probably would have wasted away and starved to death otherwise. LMAO, I know more and more people using these pay in full apps and are defaulting on their payments though. It helped me during a rough time. I can see someone falling into a debt trap fairly easy utilizing this. You can always order prepared food from the grocery store if you find yourself incapacitated again. In my opinion, it's much cheaper than delivery takeout. I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? If I'm in the US, it's DoorDash. If I'm, you know what I'm saying, in the UK, I'll be banging the Uber Eats. But I got money, I'm sorry people, okay? I'm sorry, I got money, I can afford it, all right? That never used to be the case. I don't do it all the time. I do it. I used to do it a lot. I do it less now. But there's meal preps that you can get. We've got something here in the UK called Thrive, where you can get, ready-made meals delivered to you. It's probably like, I don't know, it works out maybe like £7 or £8 a meal.
I mean, it's better to cook though. I ain't gonna lie. It's better just to cook your own food. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been cooking since I was a kid, so I grew up in a household, me, my mom, and my stepfather, and basically when they were going to work and I came home from school, I had to feed myself. So I had to learn how to actually cook. So I've been cooking since I was a kid, but I'm definitely good at it though.
It's cheaper than your DoorDash. I see DoorDash when I'm in the United States, right? And I was doing DoorDash, it's like a $20, $30 meal suddenly with all the fees and delivery, it ends up being $50, right? And then maybe you start thinking about maybe I need to finance it. Don't try and keep up with appearances. That food's trash anyway. If you're really bedbound and incapacitated, you need to grocery store order ready-made meals.
Yeah, do
right?
the grocery store shit, y'all. Get some shit from Walmart or whatever grocery store is near you and get it brought to you. Like,
All those little ready-made meals, microwave meals, any of that stuff will run, right? You shouldn't be doing this. People saying a firm, if you responsibly, can boost a credit score. Put firm transactions on your credit card. It's the final step. They were saying, I thought, well, I would need credit cards to boost my credit, but I've got a score of 754, and I've never had a single one. I just pay my bills and rent on time, still pays bills. But I've got a mortgage instead of rent now. I did take out
all y'all gotta do is just pay your bills on. If you pay your bills on time, your credit is gonna just skyrocket.
Several vehicle loans.
And it's good to have to have maybe 2 lines of credit, just something, just if you know what I'm saying, if you need it, but when you use it, always pay it on time because it just looks good to for your future credit score and when you're trying to acquire certain things in life, such as homes, cars, vehicles. I mean, pretty much anything.
With it, which may have boosted it. We're saying it's a credit score, not a credit card score. They're saying this guy credits. I don't really know how American credit works, but it definitely doesn't work if you're clownering all your stuff. People saying it's kind of funny they keep coming up with new ways / words for debt. Yeah, why? Yeah, I would love to finance my Panda Express order. The second online shop started introducing financing orders, I knew we were cooked. The second they introduced financing DoorDash, brother, we are effing. Taking on debt is the American dream, baby. Borrow, borrow, borrow. Klarna and Affirm are predatory. People saying, how can you be predatory when you're losing money? Apparently, Klarna is actually losing money, but I feel like
they're losing money. How are they losing money?
They're losing money because they're a technology company, but they're trying to IPO and basically.
I'm trying to figure out how do they lose the money. He said because they're an IPO company. Let me
everyone else's money as investors, so that they can then palm their debt off onto the public, and then it doesn't really matter when they go public, okay? But they are actually losing money. So everybody losing money, they might need to finance their IPO. They might need to put that on layaway. If you're financing everyday purchases, you have a big issue, man. You need to just spend less than you earn. I know a lot of people, there's been a lot of people that I've known in my personal life. It's a sickness. They're spending more than they earn, right? Do not do that. No months go by where you're spending more than you earn. It has happened to me. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to pretend like I haven't spent more than I've earned some months. I'm not going to lie. I've been weak. I've overspent. I've had.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you, y'all. Don't spend more than you earn, bro. Because you're gonna be trying to play catch up for the rest of your life.
He's right, you know.
Crazy things go down and you need to dip into your savings. It is what it is, it happens. But that should not be a way of life. That should not be your mindset. You shouldn't be saying, well, I need all this DoorDash. I need it. So let me just finance it until next week and next week and next week and next month. Because then what are you going to do next month? You've got to pay interest on that DoorDash, right? And then before you know it, they come in and confiscate your forks. Anyway, Klarna basically makes a lot of money from charging its merchants, and the high interest fees that you pay if you miss a payment is really where they're going to get you, okay? And this is basically explained in this thread on Reddit. This is the Explain Like I'm 5. How do companies like Klarna and Afterpay even make money without charging interest? I see these companies offering installment payment options for online purchases, but they don't charge interest or extra fees. When they say they don't charge interest, that's cap. You see these credit card companies, 0%, 0%. Yeah, for now, they're expecting a bunch of people to fuck up and be paying through the wazoo after that 0% interest period ends, right? I'm looking out for you guys. It says they charge the merchant a fee of a few percent like Visa or MasterCard or any other payment processor, as well as late fees of people who don't pay on time. Vendors are happy to pay an extra 2% because they found people who use those services buy a lot more than they would without them. The fee I get charged for Afterpay with Square is 6.9% as opposed to the under 3% fee for transactions, okay? So just Visa, all of these companies, they're actually getting paid just for you even using their services, using your Visa card. They're getting a little piece on top. You don't even realize how many organizations are making.
I wish I would have linked up with Jack Dorsey when he first started that Square stuff.
Billions just for your everyday habits and activities. Using 0% interest is how they get a lot of people to sign up. Then a small amount of these people miss a payment, and then Klarna charges huge fees and
What
interest.
am I watching?
But according to this survey,
I'm watching Trap More Ross. The dude actually that's on the channel, his name is Trap Lore, Lore Ross. But he got another channel, Trap More Ross. He used to do the well, he ain't used to. He does the hip hop drill stuff. He's from the UK, and yeah, I've been watching him for a long time.
42% miss a payment. And then, boy, I was optimistic when I assumed a small number. The sorts of people who use these services are the exact sorts of people who don't pay up on time. It's going to be a large percentage, right? It is what it is. Some people are saying that they've had a good experience. While this is probably true, there's real value in utilizing 0% purchases. I'm normally carrying some balance from somewhere at 0%. From these types of sites or other vendors, 0% pay over time. Upgrades to house allow us to do things we wouldn't otherwise. You may be surprised at how many high credit safe borrowers use them. This person had a good experience, but that's clearly somebody that is responsible with their finances. This is my wife uses Afterpay in her business through Square. They take 6% of what she makes when she lets people use Afterpay. And basically saying it attracts more transactions, but the type of people who need Afterpay are spending money they can't.
That's crazy though, y'all. They got a fucking money glitch, but hey, y'all don't do it. Don't do it. We see what's happening.
Forward, so complaints come up in an effort to get refunds, okay? And basically, this is someone explaining, I watched a video about it today. Instead of 2.5% per transaction, they charge 46% on the purchase. Shops accept the higher fee because then people will buy more without it. Late fees are insane. 2/3 of the people using it can't pay on time. Interest skyrockets to 25%.
Man, I know about that fool. It says he does. Oh, UK. It said he does this about UK rappers. Yeah, Eric Spears, man. Yeah, he. I don't know. He had a lot of controversy, bro. I used to like him, but after all the controversial things that came after that, and he got beat up online. Go look up the Corey Holcomb interview with Alonzo, and Alonzo beat up Eric Spears. I'm talking about he was hitting this man like, and Eric Spears was like this. Eric Spears balled up like, what? Like, nigga, you balled up?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
This man balled up while the nigga was hitting him, bro. Like, he was, I guess he was drunk on the Corey Holcomb show, and he was talking reckless. And Zoe wasn't feeling it. The dude named Alonzo that beat him up online. And yeah. But I just don't like how he balled up, bro. I wouldn't have balled up like that. I would at least tried to fight back. You know what I'm saying? I would have got, if we would have got the hitting, we would have just got the hitting. But, bro, you ain't just going to just.
40% interest rate, and business is booming. The amount of people using it increases every year, so they acquire more and more people to their platform. It only works because there's a lot of people out there who can't handle money, and it's a trap and should be regulated, okay? People saying it only matters if they can collect, like loan sharks, which they cannot, which is why they're hemorrhaging money, unlike loan sharks. If they could come and break your legs, they would, right? So 2 ways. One's obvious, is the missed payment charges are exorbitant. The second is that Klarna...
That's like, so, like, you know, he's a comedian, so he was talking smack. He was talking shit. And Buddy got mad, and he went he went Will Smith on that nigga. That nigga, he went Will Smith on this man. Like, I like the way you put that, though. I like the way you put that. That shit was funny, bro. Like, that was a good one.
Who are never going to buy normally. Klarna charges the merchant fee. It's essentially a sale that wouldn't have been made otherwise, so it's worth it. And There's some interesting stuff here about 0% credit card. Let's get into it. So if everyone paid on time and didn't miss payments, etc., then they wouldn't make any money at all. But people miss payments all the time, and that's when they get hit with huge fees and interest. That's when the likes of Klarna.
So basically, this thing with this, well, we on the back end of it now. We like in the middle part. So basically, the back end on the back end of this is like they make money by you missing your payments. That's when they add interest. So it's enough people out here that they're able to make money that's not making their payments. So when you don't make payments, they getting more money in their pockets.
Turn a profit. The more customers they have, the more chance they have of people missing payments equals more profit. It's exactly the same as 0% interest credit cards. The 0% usually is only for a short time, and the credit card is hoping that some people rack up lots on their credit card, then forget when the 0% runs out or can't afford to pay it, then they get with huge interest when the deal ends. This person said a crazy thing about
they tell you 0% in the beginning to get you in. You're like, oh, 0%, 0% interest on this thing. So you're looking like, oh shit, this is good. But then people don't in the fine print, bro, they basically tell you got 0%, interest until a certain amount of time. So it might be a month, it might be 6 months, it might be a year. But once that 0% is up, bro, the interest rate is they're gonna hit you upside the head with that shit. Bro.
Some 0% credit cards, if you miss a payment, they start charging interest on the original balance. It's like they record what the interest would be at 20-25% from the original balance and then just charge that. I made a big purchase that I could afford, but the store offered one of those credit card payment plans, which I took advantage of to defer payment, and I was shocked to read in fine print. They also get you to make fixed payments and then say you have $4 left, but that isn't covered by the fixed payments, but you think you're done with payments, that can count as a late payment. People saying, I think these type 0% APR promo deals need to be to some degree illegal or regulated better. The giant catch that if you have any balance left.
I mean, as long as they can do it, they're gonna do it. It's not illegal, bro. Like interest is not illegal, bro. Like if you choose to borrow the money from them and they say you gotta pay this on the back end, that's on you. I mean, once you sign a dotted line, it's on you. So best thing, get you, I would say 2 lines of credit. Make sure if you use them, pay them off on time, and that'll be good enough.
If you get charged the whole backdated amount of interest is almost never communicated appropriately. So people look out for those, all right? Look, those 0%, oh, transfer your whole balance to our 0% card. Yes, 0% for now.
Yeah, 0% for now,
nigga. Now, something similar almost happened to me. I bought something for around $1,500 with a firm for 0% interest. At the time, I didn't have an installment loan on my credit card, so I figured, hey, F it. Why not? 0% is as close to free money as a normal guy can get. I had auto set up, and when the last payment was due, it was somewhere around $40, as to where previous payments were around $64. I guess this hiccuped the system enough where it didn't auto pay. Luckily, I called it before anything bad happened, but it could have been scary reading this now. It took forever to pay off. They will finesse you. Beware. Now, getting back to the scam, the finesse.
Back to the scam, y'all. Back to the scam.
In December 2025, that's when the scam kind of got going, okay? And basically, to get this method working, scammers would basically post online asking for people with a government ID to participate in the scam in exchange for a finder's fee.
It said, man, they can really get you. There's a credit card for pet care. 43% interest? Damn, God damn, what's that, bruh? Man.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Are you kidding me? Bro said, bro never said 43%.
Damn, son.
God damn. Bro, 43% is like, bro, that's damn near half. You might well say that. You might well just round it up to 50. If you want to be real, you better pack that steel. Boy, what? They tripping.
All right, this is on Crime in the D.
I never heard of that shit. I done heard a high interest rate like 16%, shit like that. But 43% is that's criminal. That's criminal. Like lockdown. Hey, bro, hold on, bruh. Call the police.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Yeah, call the police, bro. It says you worried about your pet and they are, and like, would you like deal with the devil? Yeah, that's a wild shit. That's a deal with the devil right there, bro.
Following Detroit.
I ain't gonna lie, I want a little dog. I'm like, I'm good, bro. I don't got the time, bro. Like, I ain't really got the time like that, bro.
Crime, gang culture, street culture, rappers, entertainers, scammers, all of that stuff. He was saying, boys, your boys better.
I can see a little motherfucker, I'm on live and he run around this motherfucker like, man, sit your ass down somewhere, bro.
On that free ass Klarna page, my advice to you is use the hose with kids. It's Christmas time. DM me and I'll tell you the source for free. People saying, how does it work? They're saying, just need a head with an ID just to burn their credit for a little ass 1K that you're going to have to split 2 ways. People saying you don't know shit. It's deeper than that. They're basically saying there's a way to get 5 to 10K instant, okay, and you don't F with the head credit tap in.
Somebody say it's a way to get $5 or $10,000 without using somebody else's shit. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that shit.
It's exactly fast money ain't shit once you grow up. Basically, he's saying, okay, they're saying that the method is if you find someone with a clean ID and good credit, and basically you can burn that.
You gotta, oh, I see. I just got a little pit bull puppy. She is crazy girl. Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Credit, right? You got a girl that's naive and vulnerable. I'm not saying do this. This is absolutely disgusting. But you can basically burn somebody's good credit for your own benefit if you say, look, put me on this Klarna thing. I'm gonna run $1,000 or I'm gonna withdraw $1,000. I'm gonna put the Klarna on layaway on your name with your ID, and I'm gonna take the money. That's the method. Now, providing your own details will ruin your credit, but if you get someone else's details, if they didn't want you to use them, if you're stealing their details, if you're doing identity theft, which is what this essentially is, you will actually be implicated in a serious federal crime.
Moment matters. That is my go-to.
Send me a picture on my Instagram.
And I'm doing a lot for.
Send me a picture on my Instagram. My Instagram at the top of my channel.
Don't do nothing. Don't even put your name on it. Just download the app and call me right back. I got like at least 50,000 for you. Yeah. As soon as you download it, hit me right back. You said your sister ain't let you either? Oh yeah. I need her too. See about your mama and your dad. Yeah. I got 2 for each of them too.
That's how these motherfuckers, they be scamming like that. Well, they been scamming like that all over, but they scam like that in Florida real bad. I know they do it in, they do it up here in Atlanta. I mean, they really do it everywhere, but I'm just saying like places I've lived where I've seen them actually do it. Charlotte, North Carolina, like Charlotte is like one of the top banking cities in America.
You're not going to jail! Period!
Now, if a playmaker or scammer came to you and told you that, and then you accessed your own identification, your own social security number, and then you split the profits with them.
That's what I'm saying. I got too much shit in here, bro. I can't do it, bro. Like you did, I can't do it, man. I got too much electric. Like I got shit everywhere. I'm talking about all kind of electronics and shit. So I would hate to buy a dog and he fuck my shit up, bro. I would be pissed.
So now what's going to be the consequences of that?
So what he's saying is that if a scammer hit you up and said, look, give me your social, we're going to run it up and I'm going to break you off a piece of the scam. You're not even realizing you're letting somebody scam you, and then you scam in the bank and you scam in an organization. You let somebody just roll you over. You could have scammed the government, not the government, but you could have scammed these lenders yourself, and you're all going to jail.
Yes, in 6.5 months, it's going to show up in collections. And if the balance is significant enough, they're going to garnish your wages, they're going to sue you, they're going to levy your bank accounts, they're going to take your taxes, whatever you got to do to get the balance.
Let's read what this says, right? It says the Klarna method refers to the popular buy now, pay later service to split purchases into installments, like Pay in 4, but recently gained notoriety for a trend where users exploit glitches or other accounts to get items, often electronics, without paying, leading to fraud warnings and potential legal issues. Though Klarna's core function is a legitimate way to finance purchases, with options like paying 30 days or financing over time.
Balance is significant enough, they're going to garnish your wages, they're going to sue you, they're going to levy your bank accounts, they're going to take your taxes, whatever you got to do to get the money back. Facts, that's what's going to happen. Play 2 is what mostly everybody's doing. Basically, the playmaker or the scammer is going on the dark web and buying profiles. The profile is coming with a name and a social security number. But here's the significant part. They're buying a profile of somebody that has very good credit or decent enough credit where Klarna is going to give them a significant spending limit and matching it with the identity of the person who consented with the playmaker or the scammer that they can utilize their identity to access this spending limit on the Klarna app. That's why they ask you to bring them common names.
You ain't trying to do this Klarna shit, bro. Niggas is not using your social nothing. You just need your ID. Or find some other people that got some common names and shit.
James Snow, John Smith, for example, it's thousands of people with those names in America, and somebody got good credit. All they gotta do is tie that social security number with your ID, boom, y'all access spending limits on Klarna. Y'all go run the bag or do whatever it is you're gonna do with it. So what's the consequences of that? Well, it's not going on your credit because you use somebody else's credit. So the person's credit or the identity you stole, you're going to tarnish their credit. What you commit is fraud. Regular fraud, identity fraud, and wire fraud. Regular fraud because the store sold the things that you purchased to the person's identity that you stole, not you. Wire fraud because Web Bank wired the money to Klarna based on the information that you provided. Identity fraud because you stole somebody else's identity and tied it to yours. Hey, do what you will with the information. It's up to you.
Y'all going to jail!
I'm gonna say this. I don't care if you're using your information, their information, the next person's information, a profile, it don't matter. Whomever information that you're using is gonna have to deal with it. It's sweet for you at the moment, but it ain't sweet for the person's information that you're using. And people tell me something, people that can't do it. My Klarna balance is high, but I ain't sitting right there clicking it for no scammer. Your credit score gonna be won by tomorrow. I said what I said. So keep on running these profiles up. And then y'all sitting right here clashing Klarna and clashing a firm, thinking they won't catch up. They won't catch up. They get sweet. You got IP addresses and shit for a reason, stupid.
I hope your habits this year and switching my coffee was by far the easiest one. Purity gives me peace of mind because
So, I don't know what that last frame's about. But basically, okay, you will be cooked, your credit will be cooked, you could be facing federal charges. And interestingly, okay, on December the 19th, 2025, there was a concerning post on the Best Buy Workers subreddit from employees that were actually seeing this fraud playing out in person. This is on Best Buy Workers. It says multiple customers making extremely large purchases with Klarna. Anyone else recently noticed an influx of customers coming into the store to make egregiously large purchases using Klarna in the past week? I'm talking 7K to 10K of stuff like MacBooks, iPads, laptops, consoles, all while never using a phone number and only using Klarna to pay. Everyone at my store knows this is clearly fraud of some kind, but don't have a way of proving it. Wondering if there's other stores experiencing the same thing.
Man, y'all just pay for what y'all need. All this credit shit. Man, leave that shit alone, bro. Leave the credit stuff alone. Let it burn. Let it burn like Usher, man. Let it burn. Man, y'all leave all that credit shit alone, man. Leave it alone, y'all. Y'all don't need no credit, man. Well, y'all need credit to actually acquire things, but bro, just chill out with that shit. We about to watch this Chig Smooth video. Watt 100 calls out Glasses Malone, so let's just see what he's talking about. Y'all check out Chig Smooth.
YouTube. Chigs.
My boy got the good content.
I like Chig Smooth. Chig Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chig just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh man, this is absolutely insane, you guys. We gotta figure out just how much money Aiden Ross is paying Wack 100 to do PR for him. I've never seen this before, you guys. Y'all remember last week when Wack 100 got called up by Aiden Ross to defend him against Glasses Malone?
On stream, so don't say anything crazy. But listen, yo, this dude named Glasses Loke and Trap Bradshaw, they're threatening me.
Glasses? Oh, I know them dudes, bro. Trap ain't.
First off, hold on. He called this. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just going.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Nobody, don't pay him no attention. Glass is that family.
Okay, well, can you call Glass and let him know to tee up and get off my PP? I'm gonna
hit that's family. That's Glass and Malone.
Oh, okay, all right.
See, Trap is just clout chasing. I follow. Don't pay him no mind. Mention his name. Glass and Malone is who he is. I'll call that to you right there.
All right, Whack. Thanks, bro.
Well, looks like that was not by mistake, you guys. Whack 100 is the official street spokesperson for Aiden Ross. Whether it's on the books or off the books, Aiden Ross and Whack 100 clip.
That nigga Whack act like he the street referee out here. That boy, hey, Whack is a street referee. For real, dog.
Have some kind of transactional relationship because right now, you guys, Whack 100 is going full PR mode to defend him. It's either that, you guys, or Aiden Ross has some kind of diabolical nude picture of Whack 100 that he's using to blackmail him. Whack 100 did an interview with TMZ yesterday.
We already seen the peak. I mean, the lady already blasted him out with him laying on the bed, so there's nothing else we can see, bro.
And you guys all know the secret behind TMZ, right? TMZ just doesn't pop up on you. You actually gotta call him to schedule the interview with them. Now, Whack 100 went on to say, yo, Aiden is good. Not only is he going to be donating money to the black community, but Whack 100 goes on to try and allude that Glasses Malone is clout chasing. He says, yo, you see Aiden Ross stop talking about these street guys, right? But these street guys continue to talk about him. Here's what Whack 100 said in the TMZ interview.
The situation with Aiden Ross and TDE a little bit.
Well,
kind of had to step in. A lot of people are talking about
I got a call from up top. Top dog called me. So once top dog called me,
serious, yeah.
Yeah, once top dog called me because he knew I had some type of relationship with Aiden one way or another. So when he called me, I just texted him. I said, bro, I got a call from up top. Respectfully, let's ease up off of it. He said, okay, no problem. That was it. Now here goes the thing. There's where the clout chasing kicks in at. Aiden ain't said shit since that day, been about 5 days. All the talk is still from the so-called street dudes, rappers. Why? Because they...
So they're saying that. But Aiden still pulled up in New York Monday talking about calling Joe Budden out. Like, I'm in your city. What's up? Like,
want Aiden to engage. Right. You notice he hasn't been arrested. Aiden, if you want to beat them, don't respond. Actually, Aiden is keep it real.
I feel like in this YouTube game, y'all, we should try to like connect with each other. Like, fuck all that, this, that. But I mean, it's always gonna be division in anything. So like that would be like a damn utopia. That would never happen on YouTube.
Filled out paperwork to come donate to $100 grand to a lot of the black small businesses in the ghetto since then.
So he felt the way about it, like, yo, I gotta make this right kind of?
No, that had nothing to do with it. That's just something we wanted to do. I believe Aiden took whatever she said in her song, whatever it was. I think he took it like she was talking.
It says, you make any new music lately? Yeah, I started working on a beat, I think it was last week. I started working on a little beat. It's like 8 bars. I gotta stretch it out to 24 and loop it up. But yeah, I just started on something last week. Oh, I think I made a beat on Christmas Day. Yeah, definitely. I made a beat on Christmas Day. Yeah.
Right, because he's like...
But I got tons of shit, man. I got tons of shit, bro. Like, I just don't really be... I just want, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, they just throw that music out there. I want my shit to get the money off of it, bro, because I got some different shit going on. So I know my shit, it'll blow, you know what I mean? I know it'll blow. It's not even a question. It's just the fact that, you know, I wanna dot my I's, cross the T's, and, you know, get all the money off of everything.
Face, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Something like copyrights, uh, just all the percentages that you can get as far as publishing. I meant to say copyright and publishing.
He responded.
I ain't worried about distribution. Distribution, I could do. Do you put any of it on YouTube ever? Yeah, I got 2 songs. Look at "Fucking with a Legend." Fucking with a Legend. Go to Indigo Sky, Fucking with a Legend. I got 2 different versions of it. I got like a old school kind of but my other one was the first one I did, but I redid it. I redid the second one for like a scene, like in like some visual shit I was doing. That's why I had picked the old school beat for it. But go listen to the first one though. The first one that's the joint.
And you know, at some point, whatever it was, maybe she didn't like what he was saying, and she just happened to be signed to the right team.
How do you think about streamers like kind of piping in on a lot of stuff that, like, you know, maybe that's not even their culture, it's not even their...
If it's in the blogs, they can talk about
free game.
See, don't put it on the street. The street, why did you put it in the blogs?
Got it.
If he got a link, streamer can talk about whatever you want to talk about. You don't have to be a gangbanger to read and listen and understand what's in front of him. He's giving his opinion. He's commentating.
So people say racist and this and that.
It's not racist. Listen, this is a human being, right? She never said his name, so that's where he catches the flack.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying? If she was like directly said his name, then I don't think you would be hearing nothing. But whatever the hell they got going on, I haven't been keeping up with it.
You worried about his safety on the West Coast?
Listen, brother, nobody's been harmed.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think Aiden Ross should fall back off of this. I actually think Glasses, he has a right to feel the way he feels, and he lives a certain type of lifestyle. And if I was Aiden, I would fall back because you never know what could happen. You never know what can happen in certain instances. And yeah, we got to be careful in life, man. I mean, we got people like Charlie Kirk, people like Martin Luther King, JFK. Sometimes some of the things that you say can get you up out of here, bro. And it is what it is. I mean, hey, this is my take on it. Like, I ain't got no dog in the fight, but Doechii is a black woman and I'm black. I got black daughters, so I feel like for me, I'm leaning on the side of Glasses Malone more than Aiden Ross. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I got a black mother. I got black aunties, black cousins. I got black sisters. You see what I'm saying? So, me personally, I gotta slide with Glasses on this one. And Aiden just they saying he ain't say nothing in like 5 days. So look, boom. He ain't say nothing in 5 days, but check this out. You still got the diss track up, bro. Like, you dissed a woman on a diss track, bro. Like, bro, you ain't... I'm gonna leave that alone, bro. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Right. Listen, brother, nobody's been harmed.
Now, somebody please tell me that this does not sound like WAC 100 is 100% getting paid to defend Aiden. Now, Aiden Ross went on to reveal that...
Like, bro, see, what's that boy name? WAC 100? Bro, you got Cap in your raps. You got Cap in your raps.
Not only did he lose a possible collaboration with an NBA player, but the man goes on to snitch on WAC 100. He said, WAC sent me these guys with engagements, and as you can see, engagement is up from beefing with you. Here's what Aiden said.
I want to let you guys know I had a stream plan with a very famous basketball player. They canceled last minute because their PR called. So, just with everything going on, so yeah, you're like 30 days. But Off season will be good. I'm gonna stop coming at people hard and shit. But you know what's funny about the guy? We call. He's like, yo, hey, man, you know, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, I fuck with you. I actually like that you're vocal. I'm not gonna say who it was, but he was just like, I got you. So I'm gonna explain what I'm.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Doing chat because you know a lot of people think, and I do this because I'm racist. I'm just trying to prove a point here that these people that want to fight so hard about.
You said not just because I'm racist. Oh my God, bruh said not just because I'm racist, bruh. Bruh, this shit is, bruh, you can't make this shit up, bruh. These folks is really.
Why don't you guys do anything good for the where you come from? I give out $100,000 to my city. I'm gonna give out $100,000 to a lot of other people's businesses and stuff. Why?
I mean, that's cool, bro. Like, all that's good and dandy, bro. But, you know, leave that name out your mouth, big dog.
Yeah, they do it too. Why not? You know what I mean? You know, it rubs me the wrong way. Why not? You can say these things, you know, but act way loud words. I think we could all agree. Stop responding to these guys because he said, hey, go on their Twitter accounts and look at their engagement. This is what Wack told me. He said, hey, look at their engagement. Now look at it right now. Stop. And I was like, you know what, you're right. Wack is the truth. Because guess what, guys? When this shit dies the fuck out, everyone's go back to not giving a fuck. It's true. So it is what it is.
Now, first off, money cannot fix this issue. This was actually never a money issue. This was an issue about you.
Hey, y'all check out that boy Chid Smooth channel. Chid Smooth.
Disrespecting black people, specifically black women. So trying to use this outdated PR style of donating money to the black community is not going to work.
Yeah, that's what I just said that earlier. I was just like, bro, okay, you giving money out to the I just said that, bro. You passing out money, big dog. Check this out, big dog. Keep Dochi name out your mouth, big dog. For real, bro. Cause it might not end up how you think it's gonna end up, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say, bro. Just watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Not going to give you a pass to continue to disrespect black people, and it's also not going to give you a crutch to lean on when you get in trouble again. You're not going to be able to say, hey guys, I'm not racist. Y'all remember when I donated to the black community? All people want from you, Aiden Ross, is change behavior. That's it. You can actually keep your money. People just want you to stop disrespecting black women. Stop calling them bitches. Stop calling them smelly or any kind of micro.
Bro, I can't say that, bro. I mean, bro, we live in America, bro. Like, we had a president that was unalived, bro. A president. If they could get the president, what you think they could do to you, man? Come on, bro. Come on, dog. For real. If they killed the president, then, bro, I don't stand a chance.
Aggression, racist words that you've been using. And this whole beef with Glasses Malone that you have would have actually never blown out of proportion if you would have just stopped talking about Doechii. But it's
hey, bro, just stop talking about it, bro. Like, leave Doechii name out your mouth, nigga. That's it, bro.
6ix9ine, you guys made a Doechii diss record where in the song you're still saying F Doechii, despite people like Glasses Malone telling you not.
That's why I said earlier too. He's saying that he ain't saying nothing else about her, but the diss track's still up. Nigga, take the diss track down, bro.
We literally watched this whole thing go down, Aiden. You cannot try to play victim now like people started attacking you first. There is absolutely no correlation between you donating money and Doechii.
Bro, Doechii from Florida, man. I'm from Florida. I'm from Jacksonville. I think I forget what part she's from, but man, come on, bro. Like, this nasty work, bro. You talking about a black woman, if you talking about a black woman, you talking about black people. And we ain't rocking with that at all, dog.
Now, I'm still kind of shocked that despite their conversation behind the scenes, Wack 100 is out here trying to make Glasses Malone look like a clout chaser. Now, unless this is some kind of play behind.
There we go with that again. Y'all know, hey, the whole chat was going crazy with bruh. But the chat was going so crazy earlier, bro. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I didn't know what the hell was going on. The chat was, hey, bro, the chat was, but they had a whole great debate in my chat earlier, bro. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
100 is orchestrating.
I'm like, I just woke up. Hold on, y'all.
Imagine.
I just woke up and cut the phone on, and we had a great debate about religion. I was like, oh my god.
That Gladys Malone.
Bro, they wouldn't even damn near. They wouldn't even damn near listening to me, bro. They was straight talking about religion, bro. I'm like, what's going on?
Especially when all he did was go on his podcast and speak on the issue and defend Doechii when seemingly nobody was doing it. Very, very interesting. I'm not sure what the politics is behind that.
My main thing is with this, bro. Hey, y'all check out Chin Smooth. Got a great channel, man. My main thing about this is like the lady Doechii. This lady wasn't bothering anybody. You see what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't fucking with nobody. She was minding her motherfucking business. And this man come out of his way. And it's really because I'm gonna tell you what it's really about. It's really about Drake and shit, bro. Like, Drake don't like Kendrick. Kendrick dust Drake's career off. And I mean, they mad. They mad, bro. Like, hold on, y'all. Let me play the song. To all the haters, y'all. You want to argue with you? I can't argue with you. Man. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. You mad, bitch. You big man. I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm happy. Leave me alone. Hey, I'm happy. Leave me alone.
Not sure if Gladys is going to speak on it, but let's see what happens. You guys get in the comments below. How much money do you guys think Adin Ross is paying Wack 100 to do his PR for him? And what do you guys make of?
Nah, man, that just I fuck with these folks like Doechii and them and all them. Doechii and all them. I fuck with them. SZA and all them. Kendrick, the Big Steppers. Ab, Soul, and I fuck with all of them, bro. So that's why I'm talking about this dude. Hey, you're right. You're right.
They're trying to call Gladys Malone a cloud chaser for this whole Adin Ross and Doechii situation. Like this.
Man. Hold on, y'all. Let me find something else. I'm trying to get at least 3 hours. I get the 3 hours for y'all. Let me see. Y'all worth it. This one right here was worth it. I fuck with y'all. Hold on one second. Let me find something to watch real quick though. Really? Oh my God. Lord, no. I don't even want to do that one. I don't want to do that. I can't even do that video right now, bro. That's too much. That's too much. All right, let's check out Art of Dialogue, y'all. We're gonna talk about Dr. Umar calls out NFL for trying to destroy Shedeur Sanders' career. So we were saying earlier that John Harbaugh was fired from the Ravens. He might, you know that Stefanski has been released. So they might take John Harbaugh to the Ravens. I mean, not John Harbaugh. And what's the other guy? Anyway, y'all. But let's watch the video. Let's watch the video. Shit, fuck it. Yeah, Kendrick is yeah. Yeah, Kendrick, that's my dog, bro. Like, bro, if y'all can tell that man I make beats, bro. Just let that man goddamn holler back at me.
Shedeur, how you feel about what he's going through?
I fuck with him.
Shedeur Sanders.
Man, I've been a Shador Sanders fan since Colorado, bro. The way that young man handles the media.
Yeah, I love the way Shador Sanders talk to the media. I mean, he is like the etiquette that he has, bro. Like he speak like somebody that's played in the league for 20 years. Like he was raised well, bro. You could tell how he speaks, bro. I seen when he first went to Cleveland and went to the high schools and was talking to the kids and things of that nature, bro. That man is. I want him to be successful as he's supposed to be, because just the man himself, bro. Fuck the football. The man himself, bro. He is an upstanding person. You know what I'm saying? Like, the media be trying to ask him little questions and trip him up and shit, trying to get him to go against other players, the coach and this and that. And he'd be like, nah, we're not doing that. We not, we ain't on that type of timing, bro. We're a team. We trying to get this shit together. We're not, this ain't division. We can only win together. We can't win going different ways.
Yeah, Art, he's a media genius. Shador Sanders is like Malcolm X of sports when it comes to handling.
That nigga said the Malcolm
They
X.
can't get it emotional. They can't throw Shador Sanders off his square. They can't make Shador Sanders say things that he don't want to say. Bro, Shador Sanders is a beast on that microphone. He be making the reporters look stupid.
Yeah, he damn sure do.
That's not the question.
That man made the reporter, bro. Like I said earlier, it's a lot of reporters that try to ask him questions to kind of trip him up to do certain things as far as like bring division. And it says to be said with genocide. I don't know about that.
Actually, after the game, I'm not the coach. I don't make it. Yo, and he just be so calm, so matter of fact. Yo, that brother should get an award for the intelligence and the self-control that he displays in front of the white racist media, man. He is truly a class act. I want to say this about the Shador Sanders situation. Without question, and we talked about this before he went to the NFL, without question, Shador Sanders is being set up to fail as an act of revenge against his father. It's not Deion's fault. It's not Shador's fault. It just happened to be his father.
This is what I'm trying to figure out. Like, why do they don't like Deion Sanders? Like, what if Deion Sanders did to these people? Like, they act like, I don't know. Deion Sanders must have did some. He's a Christian man. What did he do to these people for them to hate on him so much that they hating on his children, bro? Like, I mean, this is crazy.
Duo that has been extremely successful in American sports. They are self-confident, they are proud, and they don't kiss white people's ass. And because of that, they gotta suffer for it. How in the hell do you send a rookie quarterback into a game and give him the wrong wristband with the plays on it? I've been watching football most of my life. I have never heard of a quarterback, especially a rookie, being sent into a game with the wristband that has the wrong plays on it on. You are deliberately trying to make this young man look like a fool. And I'm going to say this. Most people blaming the coach. Stefanski, I think his name is. Art, this ain't just the coach. This is the whole NFL power structure. The whole NFL power structure needs Shador to fail, because if he succeeds, Art, you have no excuse to deny him a starting job on an NFL team. You see how this works?
And he got the job now, so like my grandmama say, are y'all satisfied? You satisfied now? You made your bed. Stefanski don't even got a job no more. He gotta go. Stefanski gotta go try to find a job somewhere else. Oh, they saying Stefanski. Well, I don't know. To be honest with you, I would love if Deion would go to the league and be a coach and coach his son at Cleveland.
fails, if he fails, we can say he's not going to be our starter next year because he failed. He didn't win enough games. He didn't complete enough passes. But guess what, Art? It's not working. Shador Sanders has the best rookie numbers in the NFL since he became the starter. Not the whole season, but since he became the starter, he has had the best rookie quarterback numbers in the NFL. And when he went head-to-head with Caleb in Chicago, he outplayed him. And shout out to Caleb, I respect the brother. But Shador outplayed him. And when he went head-to-head with our brother Cam Ward, who I respect, he outplayed him. So the NFL has a problem on their hands, Art, because they want to prevent Shador from becoming the same star on the field that he is off the field. But the numbers...
Right, he might be more of a star off the field than he is on, just because of the man himself, bro. That's how you know you, like, bro, the man say he the Malcolm X of sports. That's just some real shit.
Show that he's better than most. You heard Miles, what's the brother's name? Miles
Garrett.
Miles Garrett. He said that throw that Shador made, that first start across the field, he said, ain't too many quarterbacks that can make that throw. And then remember when they was going to do the 2-point conversion?
Yeah, he said he dropped it in the bucket. I remember that play. I'm talking about Shador threw that bitch, goddamn, bruh, caught the ball and fell damn near almost in the end zone. They was at the 1 yard line, man. Come on, bro.
After they scored, the coach pulled Shador out the game. He's hot. You pull him out the game and run a trick play, and y'all lose the game.
And Stefanski did that. That's why Stefanski right now don't got a job.
Telling you, I believe that coach has the full support of the NFL. They have made it their business to destroy Shador's career. But my advice to Shador, stay focused. Keep doing what you're doing. I do believe his ancestors are with him, and I do believe the Almighty God are going to see to it that he gets his redemption. And Shador Sanders is going to get his redemption on the NFL field. I absolutely positively believe that, Art, because they're doing too much to stop them. But I'm going to go back to what I told you last.
It's like even like whatever they try to do to stop you, it makes you better. So it's like, you know, if you just let them just fuck with you and you give up, that's when you give up. It's over. When it's over, it's over. But to be honest with you, when you in a situation and you when you in a situation and you basically just do the right thing and keep going forward, keep fighting, keep trying to make it better for every day that you're alive, and just keep fighting and going forward. The humans, like attitude will drive you on, and the human spirit is something that's like remarkable. And sometimes it don't matter. Sometimes it don't matter what they try to do. It's like you're always going to be able to fight through and be able to come out better on the other side. It's just like minerals and resources. You got to burn whatever is to make it gold and purify it. So you got to go through fire to become what you're supposed to be.
Dion and Shador. Although I think Shador is going to beat this, I truly believe that Shador is going to overcome this. But if by chance he don't, I think the Sanders family has a hell of a lawsuit, bro. Going back to the draft, Art. This has been since the draft, all the way to now. complete sabotage and collusion on trying to prevent this young black man from having a successful NFL career. You're not going to tell me this ain't a multi-million-dollar lawsuit, but I know Shador not looking at that, Art, because he just wants to play. He don't even care about that money. He making enough money off the field. Shador, like, I don't need the lawsuit.
Yeah, so Shador, one of them rookies, bro, like, just because of his cachet or whatever, Shador has made more money outside of the NFL than his actual rookie contract. That's like, bro, how many rookies go through that, bro? Like, that's why I keep talking about the man. We're not talking about sports. We're not talking about him being a quarterback. We're talking about Shador Sanders being a force to be reckoned with because he make people that go after him in a negative way, he make them look like mental midgets. Like, the dude cold-blooded, man. With that, he cold-blooded with the mic, bro.
Just want to play. And I just hope he gets his chance. And I do believe he's going to win because he's too good of a kid, man. I believe Shador's going to come out on top. He just got to stay focused. And so far, the brother been doing a great job. So my prayers out to him. My prayers out to his father and to the whole Sanders family.
But why are they so scared of him becoming a star? Why are they holding him back?
They're scared of him being a star because of the dad. They don't like, that's a good look, bro. Deion Sanders is goated. He goated. And your son get goated. That'll be better than LeBron and Bronny. That'll be better than LeBron and Bronny James, bro. For real. Deion Sanders a GOAT. His son fuck around and come in the league and is a GOAT. Man, hey, it ain't gonna be pretty, bro.
Let's go back to the slave plantation. On the plantation, Art, if you let one slave run away, this is why the slave master always sent trackers after the runaway enslaved African. People say, well, if you got, let's take Thomas Jefferson. He had what, 400 slaves. If one of them ran away, he would send the whole slave tracking power after that one runaway African. If you got 400, Art, why you care? Because if that one makes it, the other 399 enslaved Africans are going to also start thinking they can be free. If Shador turns this into a successful career, and I have no doubt that he will, guess what, Art? All the other young brothers in college, you know what they saying? I'm not kissing no more white ass either. I'm not kissing no more white. If Archie Manning can be bold, if the white quarterbacks coming out can be bold, if Peyton can be bold, I can be bold. So in order to keep black athletes in their place, Art, especially the quarterbacks, we got to destroy Shador. Or should I say, we have to try to destroy Shador to put fear in the others. This is Willie Lynch, Art. What did Willie Lynch say? To control your slaves, you must put fear into the man. If you turn the big black athlete into a coward, if you make him afraid to disrespect white power, if you make him afraid to get out of line, guess what? All the other blacks will fall into line as well. This is a Willie Lynch tactic that they're trying on Shador to control the behavior of all future black NFL draft prospects.
Damn. Y'all check out Art of Dialogue. That brother he got great content. That man, hey, he's goated in the YouTube community, man. Like Art of Dialogue, he got a lot of stuff. He got great videos with Gene Deal. I mean, he got multiple people. But yeah, the Art of Dialogue, he got some informative, really great videos. Oh my God. So we're gonna do something about this. The Tyrone Davis Jr. We gotta talk about that one more time. I guess that'll take us out into 3 hours. But yeah, Tyrone Davis Jr. Was actually taking out his significant other, a woman he loved very much. Uh, Basically gave his literally gave his life to her, and she took it. And this is our last video we're gonna do. I'm coming back. I gotta go buy a couple things and then come on back to the crib. But yeah, man, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Oh, no, let me see what channel. The channel Crime Blitz.
Open discussion
Crime
with Joe, so
Blitz.
this how I go. So somebody asked me.
Hold on, y'all. This who we watching? Crime Bits or Blitz? I think it's Crime Bits. Crime Bits. That's who we reacting to. Last video. Definitely gonna come back in a little bit, but right now this is the last video we gonna do. Take us out to 3 hours, and we're gonna be rocking back with y'all like New Year's Eve in just a little bit.
How do you deal with a liar? A person that just repeatedly lie about everything. Like they lie about where they at, they lie about where they been, they lie about where they came from, they lie about where their mama stay, they lie about where their homeboy stay, where their homegirl stay, all that. They just lie for no reason. But you really care about that person, like you really into that person. You've been dating this person for like 5 to 6 months, and you see that the cycles of lies is just continue. How can you build that person? Me personally, this is my theory, y'all. I'm just telling you about me. I'm not finna try to build nobody like that. I personally finna get the fuck around, because if I can't trust you to just tell me where you at, or because me personally, I'm not even finna ask you. We have a casual conversation, and I hear noise in the background. I be like, oh, where you at, baby? You straight, good, whatever, however. And they just continuously lie or just lie for no reason. That's a red flag right there. You can't even keep a G with me, so how?
So this dude, he got unalived by his significant other, and he's putting out a video about asking female, a female, we'll just say a female, asking them where they at, like where are you, where you at, blase, 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 boom, boom, boom. So look, this woman took this man's life, took the man's life, man. And was he talking about her on this video? Like, was he talking about her? That's what I want to know. Like, who's he talking about on this actual video?
Trust you to even try to build with you. I'm not gonna waste my time. That's just me personally. But for me to you, if you feel like you want to build her, you're gonna kind of drive yourself crazy in a sense, because you're gonna always keep that third eye open. You're gonna always be like, well, is this person lying about this? Or this person lying about that? What if they really tell the truth? It's like you ain't gonna really ever be able to get comfortable with that person, because you don't know the truth from a lie. And when a person continuously lie, that's just who that person is. That's their character, man. Maybe they can't help it. Maybe they did this their whole life. You feel what I'm saying? But that don't mean you got to sit around and, deal with that shit. That don't mean you got to sit around and, just accept that shit. So for me,
and it's crazy, he putting out this type of video and his old lady took him out. This is sad, man. This shit crazy, bro. Like, this one of the ones right here, bro. This one of the ones that broke the internet, man. Like, this was one of the ones, man. And dude actually loved this woman. Like, I mean, you could look at somebody and tell if they really like somebody by their, their body language. And it was nothing that made me look at this guy and be like, he don't want this woman. This man really, really looked like he loved his damn lady. And for her to do what she did to him is treacherous. Treacherous is It ain't. This is terrible though.
Just figure out, if you willing to go through that shit, and if you will, just sit back and buckle up, because they're going to take you on a ride, you know what I'm saying, for real. A ride that you may not be ready for, you know what I'm saying, or it may be a ride that it's exciting to you. You like to catch them in the line, because some people, they just got time on their hand and they just they like games, you feel what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm not gonna play no games, no grown ass adult. You gonna get the fuck from around, because they ain't got time for that. I'm focused on other shit, they ain't got time to be trying to connect the dots or play connect folk, trying to see what you know or trying to make sure I know what I know when it comes to you. I'm not gonna do that, bro.
Yeah, you should. Any questions, once it's questions, you should just leave that person
If you're
alone.
struggling with depression and not feeling the comfort and peace that you need, I invite you to meet with missionaries like me from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Church of Jesus Christ.
We mourning, we grieving, we angry. He love more everybody. We love all people. You don't do people like that. And then for the ones that
This is Auntie, y'all.
need to know what happened to him. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know about the auntie. The auntie was going in on this lady about her nephew and him being, in the state that he was found, and he's no longer with us. And the auntie is nothing but respect and love, prayers out to her and the rest of the family. His mama, his daddy, his kids, everybody. I'm praying for y'all, man. I'm praying for y'all. God bless y'all family, man. Bless y'all family, man. And I hope everything comes out that's supposed to come out with this situation, because this right here is senseless violence. Somebody that treated somebody so well, it turned into this. This right here is this nasty work, bro.
Video, you will understand why Tyrone Davis Jr.'s family insists this was not a tragic accident, and why official authorities have not publicly clarified how a man on a romantic getaway ended up dead, far from home, under a bridge, with details that keep changing according to those closest to him. In this video, we're going to walk through 5 shocking details surrounding the alleged murder of Tyrone Davis Jr., also known as Stepdaddy Dro, using only documented reports, family statements, and public social media posts, while clearly separating what has been shared from what remains unanswered. Stay with me, because what starts as a vacation story quickly turns into something much harder to explain. Here's the one question everything in this case revolves around. How does a couple go on a Christmas vacation and only one person comes home alive? There are facts we can anchor in, and there are contradictions that have left a family searching for answers. This is not about speculation. It's about examining what has been publicly reported, what has been alleged, and why the people who love Tyrone say the explanations don't line up. Let's start with what we know for sure. Tyrone Davis Jr. was a content creator from Margate, Florida, known online as Stepdaddy Dro.
So he was from Margate.
Friends, followers, and family described him as charismatic, humorous, and deeply connected to the people in his life. His online presence reflected laughter, love, and consistency. In the final days of December 2025, Tyrone traveled with his longtime girlfriend, often referred to online as Lulu, for what was described as a holiday or Christmas getaway. The trip was meant to be a break, time away, time together. 2 people left for that vacation. Only one returned. At some point during the trip, Tyrone became separated from his girlfriend. What happened next would later be described in multiple ways, but what remains consistent is the outcome. Tyrone was found unresponsive under a bridge. He was transported to the hospital, where doctors informed the family that he had suffered severe head trauma and was brain dead. According to family members, Tyrone's mother did not learn about her son's condition from his girlfriend. She learned through the hospital. And that's where the confusion begins. Because once the family started asking how Tyrone ended up in that condition, the story didn't stay the same. One explanation suggested Tyrone fell and hit his head. Another version claimed he jumped out of a moving vehicle. A separate account implied he may have tripped while exiting the car. Different explanations. Same outcome.
5 o'clock that afternoon, the Lulu chick said that guess what? She was riding in the car with him. They got into a disagreement and he told her to let him out. Now one, don't get me wrong. I know she probably loved my nephew. I do know my nephew really loves her unconditionally. But let me tell y'all out here, whether she loved him, he loved her. It's a thin line. A thin line between love and hate. It's a real thin line. So for one, if he told you to let him out the car and your message was you pulled on the side of the road and let him out the car and you pulled off and left my nephew in Gainesville somewhere, you and him the only ones there, no family, no people, no nothing. You left my nephew and you said you drove up to a gas station 5 minutes to wait. Maybe he needed to cool off. Maybe he needed to get time to himself to walk up. You thought he was going to walk up to that gas station where you was waiting on him at for 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, you see ambulance, you see police, you see ambulance, you see police, and you know something ain't right. So you get in your car and get
No, she from Jazz. She say you see police.
back there to the scene with my nephew getting in on a stretcher, getting in the back of an ambulance. You throw him out and left him for dead. And if you didn't, that's how we feel. And if we wrong, Lord, forgive us, but reveal the truth. Not only that, your story changed because guess what? You called the Mama Renee. And when you called the Mama Renee, you gonna tell Renee, oh, he fell at the gas station and bumped his head. How he fell at the gas station and bumped his head when you claimed to put him out of car. Okay, now the story changed again.
But according to the family, the injuries described by medical staff did not align with what they were being told had happened. And when explanations change, questions grow louder. If this was a simple fall, why did the details shift? If this was an accident, why did no single version remain consistent? And if the injuries were severe enough to lead to brain death, why does the explanation matter so much?
You know how powerful you are. Every move, every call, your reach goes further.
It's on Sunday morning. Renee drive up to Gainesville. The Davis family don't even know my nephew in the hospital. I gotta call it like it is. My Davis family don't even know that she got the call and call it like it is. I granted, Renee, I got love for you. You done lost 2 sons, and it's your last living son that just got his life taken. But she called you. You said you weren't gonna call us because you wanted to get up there and see what happened once you got it. So you called my Charlotte and gave us the first story. The girlfriend told you he fell and bumped his head. That's what you said. So when my Charlotte got the call, she calling us in the Davis family and say, we gotta take a drive and see what went on with my nephew. Guess what? I wasn't there, y'all wasn't there, Lulu was there, and at the end of the day, nobody knows but God. And it's gonna come forward. Not only that, this next story change. Again, come on, Daddy, come join me. Take that jacket off. Come join me. Not only that, the Davis family got there. They said he brain dead, trauma to the skull, the back of the skull, his blunt force trauma to his head. Something had to happen. It didn't happen falling out no car. It did not happen falling down no stairs. It did not happen the way.
Before we go any further, I want to know what you think, because it didn't make sense to me either. Do these conflicting explanations add up to you based on what the family was told? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your perspective matters here. Now let's rewind, because what makes this case even harder to understand is what the world saw just before everything went wrong. On social media, Tyrone appeared happy. He openly expressed love for his partner, shared moments from his life, and spoke about connection and commitment. His content didn't suggest turmoil. It showed stability, affection, and joy. Friends and supporters online later reflected on how much his presence meant to them, how his videos made people laugh, how familiar and genuine he felt. And that's what makes this second detail so unsettling. The man who publicly celebrated love and life was found dead in circumstances his content never hinted at. The trip that was supposed to be about togetherness ended in separation, permanent separation. So I want to ask you something else. Do you think social media sometimes hides warning signs we don't notice until it's too late? Or do you believe reality usually shows itself clearly, even when we don't want to see it? Share your thoughts below, because this conversation matters. What happens next is where this case stops feeling like a misunderstanding and starts feeling unresolved. Because when the timeline is laid out step by step, the margin for error becomes very small. According to information shared publicly by the family and discussed across social media, the final stretch of Tyrone Davis Jr.'s life unfolded rapidly. There was no long gap, no extended distance.
Yeah, it was quick. Like, nobody really even knew what happened. Like, it's crazy. I mean, we know the man was found unresponsive. It looked like he was hit upside his head. Some type of way his head was damaged. And, you know, he lost his life. And this is so sad because, man, life is short. Life is like a vapor. But, man, every day you wake up, just be happy and just be careful, everybody. That's one thing I want to tell y'all to be careful. You know, I know we often fall in love with people, but you still have to protect yourself. Don't be no fool out here, and don't let nobody. If you see any red flag, you should be you should have no tolerance for any kind of bull. If you don't want to deal with it, if you don't like it, don't do it. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, like, we got something called discerning in the spirit world, and you can meet somebody and just feel the actual spirit on them, and you know that spirit ain't something you want to be around like that. So, yeah, man, y'all kick it to me on the Comment Cafe. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit notification. Peace and one, man.